right knee bone contusion. So her diagnosis is she is out for at least game one, and Becky Hammond and the Aces hope to have her back here, hopefully at some point in time during this series. All right, when we come back, you will hear from the former MVP and possibly the current MVP, A'ja Wilson, as she joins us next for the Aces pregame show here on ESPN Las Vegas.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
If you need to sell your house,
talk to Aaron Taylor.
You want to sell it fast and get the most cash, talk to Aaron Taylor,
the real estate guy.
Hey, Dad, when you're done cleaning that bathroom, I got a few other things for you to do.
Well, you know, son, I'll do whatever it takes for the team to get the job done.
Also, when you're finished, I need you to go through these tenant files and
wait a minute. I know you're the boss. Look, change is inevitable, just like our real estate market. With the inventory of homes increasing, it is creating more opportunities for buyers.
Yeah, I would agree. Buyers are getting better prices, their closing costs paid for, and a ton more homes to choose from.
And with our seller programs like cash advances, doing all repairs, and buying distressed properties in 5 days, nobody, and I mean nobody, gets your top dollar like the real estate guy.
So call the #1 real estate brand in Nevada.
The Real Estate Guys.
702-310-6683. That's 702-310-MOVE. Call for details. eXp Realty, license number 38886.
talk to Aaron Taylor,
the real estate guy.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
Are you aware approximately 15% of all babies have complicated births? Time to make a difference. Positively Kids is here to help. Hello, I'm Fred Schultz, CEO of Positively Kids. For over 20 years, our local nonprofit has provided care to thousands of children in Southern Nevada. Our mission is to help children with critical healthcare needs so they can reach their full potential. Please visit positivelykids.org to find out more about the services we provide and how they may be able to help a child you know, or how you may be able to help us. Check out positivelykids.org.
Let's get back to the action with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
It is playoff time, and we are getting ready for round number 2, the WNBA semifinals with the Aces and the Seattle Storm. And joining me now, the one and only A'ja Wilson. What's up, Tutu?
What's up, TC? How you doing?
I'm good. Well, a well-deserved week off, I guess you might want to say, right? How good does that feel for you?
It feels good. It feels good. I mean, it's a week off, we're just not playing, but we're still working. We're still coming to work every day, just ready to get better because we know the best is yet to come for us. So we just got to continue to do us and stick together.
You know, you do get that time off where you're not playing games like you said, but you're still working out and everything. So what are you doing, like, in your spare time? Give us the A'ja week.
I'm probably just watching TV with my dogs, yelling at them to calm down because they fight every minute of the day, and just chilling. That's pretty much it, just giving my body a rest.
That's how you relax, watching TV with the dogs.
That's it. That's a pretty simple life.
It's been another fantastic season for you. Each year it just seems to get better and better. How do you approach your career, and what is your mindset as you continue to move on here?
Yeah, I mean, when approaching my career, you know, I just want to be as legendary as possible. I want to be able to just say that I'm a winner, I'm a champion, and all those things that come with it. And when it comes to just approaching everything that I've been doing, it works in the off-season. Off-season, I bust my behind so I can be here and present for my teammates. So it's been a lot of fun so far, just into a new system with Becky and just this team. You really feel like it's just good vibes around, and I love playing in good vibes.
You talk about the new system. We've touched upon that before, but now that you've had an entire regular season behind you with Becky, give me your thoughts.
I would definitely give it like a A-, honestly. I feel like we really was just a good team. We hit adversity a little bit where we lost a couple games, but we didn't lose sight of who we were. We got through All-Star break and got off to a good start and ended in a #1 seed. So I think it's pretty decent. Of course, we had our hiccups, but what team doesn't have their hiccups throughout the season? But I'm very proud of where we are and how far we've come.
You've been here since the beginning, since 2018.
Yeah.
What stands out for you from 2018 to where we are now?
Yeah, I think the biggest would have to be my rookie year. We didn't make playoffs. It was like a growing franchise. It was a growing fan base. But at the end of the day, like, we've grown so much as a franchise, and especially just bringing fans coming out to the game every single night. They've been with us. So it's been a beautiful sight to see how we've been through ups and downs, but at the same time, we're staying consistent, and we're starting to build our own system and our own franchise.
You carry a lot on your shoulders, and you've handled it better than anyone that I've seen in any sport, and I mean that. How important is it to you to not only represent yourself, but your team, this franchise, the way you do, and also have that responsibility of being the face of the franchise?
Oh man, it's a ton of fun. It really is. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's work. I feel like I'm surrounded by great people, and they make my job easy, just showing up to work and putting the ball in the hoop. But I just have fun while doing it. I always try to keep my teammates involved, making sure that they know that I'm here for them, and just being the anchor of this franchise and of this team. It comes with a lot, but at the same time, I'm working with great people, so it's smooth sailing over here.
And a lot of people may not realize that, I mean, you do get pulled in a lot of different directions, from media, from community affairs, and all that kind of stuff. And I rarely or hardly ever see you say no.
And be that present role model, that tangible role model that young kids can be like, oh wow, I met her. Because growing up in South Carolina, we didn't have a WNBA team to where I could see them and play them and like be in the arena with them. So I wanted to make sure as I got older, wherever I went to play, make sure that I could see my face was seen, not because I want attention, but because it's like the next generation needs someone that they can look up to, people that they can look up to. So it's a ton of fun to do that.
There she is, A'ja Wilson, the MVP. You said earlier that you won a championship.
Yeah.
You want to be MVP. You want to be Defensive Player of the Year. Is all that part of you that continues to drive you?
Yes, for sure. It fuels my fire. I want it all. I'm greedy. At the end of the day, I am greedy with what I want. And I feel like I wouldn't be this way if I didn't feel like we deserved it. So at the end of the day, it fuels me to the very, very end. No matter what, I'm always looking for something that, how can I get better? What can I do? What can I get now? And at the end of the day, I'm surrounded by my great teammates, and they help me out so much. So it's all appreciative to them.
What is the motivation for you?
It's a mixture between, I know somebody's out there trying to work to get better than me, but also just knowing how much my parents sacrificed, my family sacrificed, and all of us, putting that on the line. I think that's just what fuels me the most.
How well do you feel this team is equipped to win the championship?
Oh, very equipped, well equipped. I feel like whatever we have in that locker room is going to get us to the championship. We just got to stay out of each other's way and out of our own way sometimes, and just have fun while doing it.
So I saw the team wearing the A'ja MVP T-shirts during the warm-ups. So where'd that come from?
Clever Shirts, I think, gave us the shirts, and I think we actually get fined if we wear them. So I love my teammates so much that they went out of their way to do that for me, because it really means a lot. Like, we don't get that recognition like other teams may get. So at the end of the day, for them to just show out like that, especially on national television, I love them to death.
How bad you want this MVP?
Oh, pretty bad. I mean, like I said, I'm greedy. I want it all. If it's in my path, I'm going to try to attack it. But at the end of the day, I can control what I can control. Like, I'm not about to harp on anything that I can't control. But of course I want it. I would be crazy to say I wouldn't.
Love the honesty, too. All right, we get ready for Seattle. You beat them 3 out of 4 times this year. The last 2 were really big.
Yeah.
That helped you get the #1 seed and put us in this position right now. How do you feel you match up with them?
I think we pretty match up equally with them. I think they do a lot of things that we do, and sometimes we lack, and it's vice versa. So it's always going to be a good matchup when we play against them. They have a system that has been instilled with them for a long time, and we're still trying to find our identity. So it's kind of like the clashes of the sisters in a sense. So I'm excited just to compete against them. Actually, I'm very tired of seeing them, but here we are again. But, regular season was nice, but now the real work is to be done.
So Brianna Stewart, what is your relationship like with her?
Oh man, Stewie, we've been cool since college, honestly. I remember she was my host at UConn. Little things like that. Like Stewie and I, we're friends. We're good. She's a good person to be around and also to compete against. I think we make each other better every single possession because we don't take anything off of when we go after each other. So it's like a fun little, I don't want to say rivalry because people dig a little deep into that, but it's just a fun competitive game when it's us, when we compete against each other.
Being around her and Sue Bird with your Olympic experience and everything, what have you learned from each one of them?
Man, just to have that chemistry that they have is incredible. Over the years, you can see that they really just trust one another, but they're also fun people to hang around. Like, we were just kicking it in the players' lounge. Like, it's great to be teammates with them every few months that we do get, because we're always competing against each other. So I love when it comes to USA basketball, we get to compete and we'll play against people we normally compete against.
So we get ready for this playoffs. You guys have got some great play from your teammates here. I just want you to say one or two things that come off the top of your mind when I mention each one. Kia Stokes.
Defensive stopper, like blocking shots.
How about her adapting into the starting lineup since D went down and then she gets inserted, and how well she's played?
I mean, I remember when Bill would coach us, he was just like, Kia Stokes is a professional. Like, it's not a professional athlete, she's a professional. When her name is called, she's ready, she's giving it her all, and she's leaving it all on the court. So I was surprised at all when she adapted and adjusted well for us, because that's just who she is.
Chelsea Gray.
Oh man, the point guard. She handles us, the head of the snake, keeps us in order and getting buckets at the same time.
Jackie Young.
The X Factor. Jackie Young is our X Factor. I think she's honestly our glue that keeps us all together. When she's rocking and rolling and in her element, you just gotta feed the beast.
KP.
The sharpshooter. KP is the sharpshooter, and it's on all three levels. It doesn't matter where it is. She's gonna give you a bucket, and we need that. Her fire, her tenacity, her fierceness is just all around what we need on the court.
And what about the bench mob?
Oh man, they are energy. They are energy every single time. I always tell KB when we have our little pregame speech, bring that energy. Like, no matter where you are, bring that energy, because we need it. It shows off. It beams on the court for us.
All right. You've seen the fans show out, 10,000 plus the last couple games, and now we know it's going to be packed again here the rest of this playoffs. Number one seed. What is your message to the fans?
Continue to come out and show out. We need you guys. It's a six-man for a reason. We win a lot when they're involved, and just come on out. Bring your family, bring a friend, bring everybody. We need to pack this place in. I don't want to go on my rant again to call out people who need to come. I might say that for later, but it's time. The time is now.
Asia, you are a true pro. It's always a pleasure talking with you. Good luck in this playoff run.
Thank you so much.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course, but on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does ZipZap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ZipZap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. ZipZap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call ZipZap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com, or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
When it comes to luxury, no one does it better than Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall. From the exceptional crossover XT4 to the superb CT sedan and Escalade, the highest standards in automotive craftsmanship are found at Findlay Cadillac. To place your order, visit their award-winning showroom and choose from their full inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles that are available for immediate delivery. Or visit them online at FindlayCadillac.com to place your reservation. If you're thinking Cadillac, think Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall.
Nick here with Stefano's. Ditch the burgers and fries and go Greek. Stefano's Greek and Mediterranean Grill with 3 valley-wide locations. Stefano's delicious menu includes the best-tasting gyros, kebabs, shawarmas, and tastiest Greek salads, topped with our house-made dressings. Make sure to try our tzatziki and garlic sauce as well. Check out our newest location on East Sahara. Order online or off the app. Stefano'sLV.com. That's Stefano'sLV.com. Stefano's, since 1998. Real food, real fast, real healthy.
Let's rejoin Aces basketball with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Welcome back to the Michelob Ultra Arena here at the Mandalay Bay. It is playoff time, the semifinals game number 1. And join us now, the Aces head coach, or I should say the WNBA Coach of the Year, Becky Hammond. What's happening, Coach?
Did we talk about this?
What'd I say?
Did we just say it?
What'd I say?
It doesn't matter. It's game day.
Got that right. It's game day. But it's Coach of the Year. Congratulations on your award. Tell us about your thoughts upon receiving this news last week.
Obviously, it's better than losing it, right? Like not getting it. So there's that. But you know,
it's just so humble.
It's a tribute to these girls. I mean, my team has made me look good, so I'm super appreciative to them. Obviously, just like I tell them, all the individual awards come when you win. Winning takes care of everything. Same goes for coaches.
We know that it was a big decision for you to decide to come here. When you reflect back on this now, what are your thoughts?
It's funny that you say that because R.C. Buford is right there, the man that I was in San Antonio with for so many years. No, I mean, looking back, before I took this job, I felt like there was still greatness to be drawn out of this team. I saw it. I saw ways that I could help. I saw things that I wanted to move and tweak and do differently. And so when I got here and I was able to move so quickly because of how quickly they picked up everything, it was just, it's been so much fun. Like I tell people, I'm like, it's one of the best decisions I ever made. I absolutely adore the ladies on my team. Would do anything for them. So,
is RC trying to get you back?
No, I don't think so. Right now, he knows where he's been in enough playoff situations. He knows the mind of a coach.
Right.
And it's right here, right now.
There it is.
In the building. Be present.
Speaking of which, well-deserved week off after eliminating Phoenix in 2 straight games. Do you view that as a good thing to rest and recoup, or do you have a little bit of concern possibly rust because you guys run such a great role?
Yeah, I mean, it could be a little rusty. It was interesting because obviously we didn't know who we were going to play, Seattle or Washington. And when before that game, I was like, if they go to 3 games, then they have to travel back all the way to Washington. There was plus and minuses both ways, whether they win or lost. And then if they win, which Seattle ended up doing in 2, clearly, they have to sit off for a week basically like us too. So they might be a little rusty too. So that was my other thinking is like, well, at least we're all sitting on the same day's rest, because for them to come in and maybe play that game Wednesday, you're just going to be a little sharper. It's hard to simulate this type of atmosphere, this type of level that you have to come in at. You can't work your way into championship level. You have to come in ready from the tip.
What has been the main focus in practice this week?
Defense. Shocker.
No, as it should be, really.
Defense. Yeah. So, this team has gotten loose on us a little bit on the offensive glass. So we want to make sure we're taking care of that, and then we want to take care of the ball on the other end. It's a very experienced team, very cerebral team. Team with a lot of scores, a lot of different weapons. So we just want to make, you can't take all of it away, but let's focus on 2 or 3 things that we can do, that we can control, and take care of those things.
I'm glad you mentioned that about the rebounding, because it seems like, Breanna Stewart is such a tough assignment. She's a great player. We understand that she's dangerous from anywhere, but it seems like we see her on the offensive glass a lot. And how do you try to combat that?
Well, it just has to be a mindset. You have to be intentional. You have to be deliberate. Because one of the things with Stewie, she throws the ball up there and she just goes and gets it. It's like a pass to herself practically. There's a couple times where we've double teamed her. She's just thrown it up and just chased it. So those are things that we want to clean up. Some of it is a little bit rotational. She ends up with a small. If we go into a double team on Tina, for example, Tina led the league in scoring last year. So they got a lot of formidable pieces. Jewel almost gave us a 40-piece the other night, so they have lots of weapons. So it's just about being true to your principles, being locked in schematically on what we're doing, because there's a couple different sets that they run that they're kind of similar, but the beginning of them, like a flex cut versus like a pin down with Sue and Stewie, like we're going to guard it a little bit differently, and you have to understand the difference of each one. So we've had a week to really dial in, and now it's just coming out, putting the juice behind the schemes and executing.
Becky Hammond joins us. We get ready for game number 1 here today. 3-1 against the Seattle Storm. 2 of those big wins were in the final week of the regular season. How do you feel you match up with them?
Well, they present problems. Tina joined them, I think maybe mid-June, and gives them a completely different aspect. But 3-1, nothing matters. Nothing matters. The score is 0-0. If anything, it gives them a little bit more fire to come out here and kick our butts. And as we all know, this first game is the one. If you're the visiting team, this is the one you want to get.
Right.
You want to get game 1.
What concerns you maybe most about these guys facing them?
Well, they have multiple people that can have nights. There's sometimes where you can play great defense and somebody gets hot and it's hard to contain. Even if you play great defense, there's multiple times where we've had played on defense. We're Stewie, I'm like, it's a great shot, play on. That's why the score's not 0-0. Like, good offense will be good defense. That's why the scores are what they are. But what we do want to do is take away the easy ones and make each look as difficult as possible. And then you just play the numbers game, Let's try to make them shoot contested shots.
You come in here winning 6 in a row, 11 of your last 13, like we mentioned, playing great basketball right now. What are you most happy about right now as you sit here with this team?
I think we were able to build some resiliency, some toughness, and some trust during that rough patch. And so kind of getting past that and seeing how great they can be when they're together, to me has been super rewarding. And I think they themselves can see, proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the winning. And if we do it together, we can win a lot of games. When we don't, and we go individual, we're average and very beatable.
Final 2 things here. Biggest key in your mind to this series?
Offensive rebounds, i.e. keeping them off it. Yeah. And then we got to take care of the ball. This is a team that really likes to create turnovers, get out in transition. They play pretty fast. So it's probably going to be a up and down affair. But come late game, it's got to be the team that takes care of the ball and gets stops.
All right, final message to the girls before they hit the floor here for game 1.
It's what you've been working for your whole life. Enjoy every moment.
There you go. And this crowd expecting a sellout here today.
I hope so. They were loud the other day, but I couldn't hear anything.
Thanks a lot, Becky. Good luck.
Thank you.
There she is. The Coach of the Year, Becky Hammond of your Las Vegas Aces. We come back. We are ready for starting lineups and the opening tip here at the Michelob Ultra Arena. It is game 1. The Las Vegas Aces, the Seattle Storm here on your home for Aces basketball, ESPN Las Vegas.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Come see why thousands have made the switch to Finley Chevrolet. 215 at South Rainbow. Find new roads.
Findlay. Finley Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the...
Finley Chevrolet has new extended weekday service, parts, and sales hours from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m.
Findlay. Finley Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the...
Sleep cooler, sleep longer, sleep better with a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Tempur-Pedic is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power for a reason. Comfort. pain alleviating, back supporting, body cooling comfort. Hi, I'm Dave Mizrahi, owner of Best Mattress. Right now at our Labor Day sale, save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Plus, get up to a $300 instant gift on select mattresses. We have a large in-stock selection and 0% financing for up to 72 months. Best Mattress. Sleep easy, friends. See store for details.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Findlay Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Findlay Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
Steve Cofield and his company are nuts.
I am quite the investigative journalist when it comes to food.
We always talk about the combine is really a week-long interview. Like, everything you do is being watched. If I was the coaching staff, and if anybody went ice cream sandwich, I probably would have cut them. It's in the hot weather. It's just going to melt all over your hands. It's a terrible mistake.
Marcus Arroyo was very hesitant to talk about the truck and what he would get, but the first thing that he uttered was an ice cream sandwich.
It's Cofield and Company, weekdays on the afternoon drive. Your home for UNLV athletics is right here on ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM, KWWN Las Vegas. It's time for Las Vegas Aces basketball.
Here goes Plum on the run. Breakout for Asia. Asia, pump fake once. On the glass. Good. Great transition basketball by the Aces. Gray, crossover dribble, gonna step into a jumper. Chelsea Gray's done it again! Bounce pass, inside, Hamby, Gort, Plum to Hamby. The Aces on the run, making it happen.
And now, here's the voice of the Las Vegas Aces, T.C. Martin.
And a good Sunday afternoon to you, and welcome to Las Vegas Aces basketball playoffs. Game number 1 of the WNBA semifinals today between the number 1 seed Las Vegas Aces and the 4th seeded Seattle Storm, of course led by legendary guard Sue Bird in her 19th season, and of course former MVP Breanna Stewart as well. This is going to be a great series. T.C. Martin courtside, and glad to have you with us here on ESPN Las Vegas. Of course, your home for Las Vegas Aces basketball. The Aces come in here with a 6-game win streak. They've won 11 out of their last 11 games, and they finished the regular season with a record of 26-10, which was good enough for best record in the WNBA. They shared that with the Chicago Sky, but they got the number 1 seed due to their head-to-head competition and their victories over the Sky. The Aces have performed very well here on their home floor. They are 15-5 overall, and that includes 2 victories over the Phoenix Mercury in the first round of the playoffs. The Aces won game number 1, 79-63, and then last Saturday they closed out the Phoenix Mercury with a 117-80 thrashing that got them a week's off of rest. So they have not played in over 7 days, and the Seattle Storm hasn't played in 6 as they clinched their series on Sunday against the Washington Mystics. They defeated them 97-84, and the Seattle Storm coming here as one of the favorites, just like the Aces. The Storm have a record of 24-15 overall, but they're only 9-9 away from the friendly confines there in Seattle. But they have some rich history here. They've won 4 WNBA titles. But this series, this season, it's been all Aces. Aces won 3 out of the 4 matchups, and they won 2 big contests in a 7-day stretch to close the regular season. And now, here we go. We'll tip it off for game number 1 of the WNBA semifinals. Here's your starting lineups. First for the Seattle Storm, they will start Stephanie Talbot at forward in her 5th season out of Australia, the 6'2 forward. She is joined up front by Breanna Stewart, the 6'4 forward out of UConn in her 6th year, averaging 22 points per contest. Tina Charles in the middle, the 6'4 center that joined them in June. And then the guards are Sue Bird and Jewel Lloyd. The Aces will start their familiar starting 5 with Asia Wilson up front with Kia Stokes, Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, and Chelsea Gray. And we are underway from the Mandalay Bay. The Aces win the tip. Chelsea Gray has it, dishes down low to Kia Stokes, and it's off her hands, out of bounds, and Seattle will get the basketball. Aces going right to left. I should say, left to right on your radio dial. And Sue Bird, the all-everything, will bring it up for the Storm in their first possession of the game. She dishes off to Jewel Lloyd for three, and she nails a three. So just like that, the Storm has the first bucket and the first lead of the game, 3-0. We have seen what Jewel Lloyd can do. She had a 40-point game in that series earlier on this year. Talbot gets a steal from Jackie Young. She goes coast to coast, kisses it off the glass, and just like that, we've only played 40 seconds, and Seattle leads Las Vegas 5-0. Here comes Plum. Dips it down to Stokes. Off the glass and good. So Plum with the assist, and Stokes gets the Aces' first bucket here. It's 5-2. As we talked about with Becky Hammond in the pregame show, expect up and down pace. Both teams love to get up and down. Should have a very high-scoring affair. The last time these two teams met here, exactly 3 weeks ago, it was 109-100 Aces. And that helped the Aces secure the #1 overall seed. Seattle with the basketball. The third possession of the game. It's Lloyd to Bird at the top of the key, closely guarded by Plum. And Stewart now has it, works on Asia. Looks like Asia's going to get the task. The former MVP's going at it. That shot is short, into the hands of Kia Stokes. Here comes Chelsea Gray, the point guard for the Aces. Gray dribbles down the right flank. Now behind the back dribble. Hesitation. Tina Charles comes out on her. Gray shaking, baking, moving, follow-away jumper. Nothing but twine time for Chelsea Gray. 5-4. Aces cut the lead to 1. That was all Chelsea Gray in that possession. No one else touched it. Stewart has it at the top of the key. Gives it to Jewel Lloyd. Lloyd in her 6th season from Notre Dame. Tina Charles has it. Charles, who was with the Phoenix Mercury at the beginning of the year, asked for a contract divorce. Seattle picked her up, and Charles hits a turnaround jumper from 8 feet. So Seattle extends the lead to 7-4. Contract divorce, very popular term in this year's WNBA. We talk about Tina Charles, got that leaving Phoenix, was not happy there, and then Liz Cambage went through that herself with the Los Angeles Sparks. There's a foul on Jewel Lloyd, and now the Aces will inbound. Inbound to Plum, she goes down the left lane, a little short on the layup, and into the hands of Tina Charles. Here comes Sue Bird. Bird by Asia, rejected by Kia Stokes. Stokes saves it before she goes out of bounds. Oh no, she didn't. So Stokes blocked Bird, tried to save, and the official said nope. She had her toe on the baseline, so therefore Seattle will inbound the basketball. Glad to have everyone back with us. Like we said, it's been 8 days. Playoff time. It's Aces and Storm. Quick inbounds inside to Stewart. Stewart kisses off the glass and scores it. It's 9-4 Seattle. 7.5 minutes to play in the opening period. Gray gets a pick from Wilson, and Gray's going to launch a long three way off the mark into the hands of Charles. To Bird. To Talbot. Talbot dribbles down the right wing, gives it over to Jewel Lloyd. A threat from anywhere. 3 big-time scorers here. We'll include Tina Charles. You can say 4 big-time scorers in this Seattle Storm starting 5. And Charles misses again, is fouled. So Tina Charles missed the first one from the right side about point-blank range from about 4 feet out. Got her own rebound, missed again, got another rebound, and she was fouled that time. So the foul will go on Asia, her first. So Plum's picked up a foul, as has Wilson for the Aces. Tina Charles goes to the free throw line, and she misses the first. So the crowd, as you know, will get pretty hyped up now, because if the opponent misses 2 free throws, they're getting a slice of pizza for free. And the crowd will tell you that she made the second. Slice of Las Vegas, proud sponsors of the Las Vegas Aces, located here inside the Mandalay Bay shops in the mall between the Mandalay Bay and the Luxor. Kelsey Plum for 3, back rim, no good. Jackie Young battles for the rebound, but Tina Charles a little too strong there. Gives it to Sue Bird. Bird racing down the court. Stephanie Talbot's open for 3 from the right corner. She drains it. Seattle Storm has come out on fire. Becky Hammond says we need to talk about this. Timeout on the floor. It's Seattle 13, Las Vegas 4, and you're listening to Aces basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course, but on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
News 3 Today, the best way to start your morning.
I'm Kim Wagner.
And I'm Dana Wagner, and just like you, we're Nevadans. What matters to you matters to us.
Kim and Dana Wagner bring you breaking overnight news and the top local and national stories of the day. Plus, get traffic and weather together.
I'm Kelly Curran. Count me in to give you your forecast every 10 minutes.
And travel times, so you get to work on time. Start your day with News 3 Today. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Get your brakes done for about half the prices anywhere else from BrakesOnly.net. Our VIP service team comes right to you. Schedule your brake job now. Go to BrakesOnly.net. That's BrakesOnly.net. BrakesOnly.net.
Let's get back to the hardwood with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
The Seattle Storm out to a quick start here, 13-4, and they have connected on 5 of the first 9 shots. Our keys to the game today for the Aces was continue the momentum. They're on that 6-game win streak, and Becky Hammond maybe a little worried about having a little rust factor, and we've seen that earlier on. The battle between Asia Wilson and Brianna Stewart, and then the defensive intensity, the attention to detail, and rebounding the key. So far, Seattle Storm outplaying the Aces on both ends of the court. Asia Wilson with a 15-foot jumper, back rim no good, into the hands of Charles. And here come the Storm again. Bird over to Jewel Lloyd, draws a double team inside to Charles. Shot fake on Asia, goes inside, up, under, rims out, and Stokes comes down with the board. Seattle up 9 early, just getting settled in here. Game 1 of the WNBA Semifinals. Wilson has it, thinks about a 3 from the left wing, back rim, no good. Bird comes down with a rebound. Bird still with the dribble. Looking for Stewart, posted up inside, instead gives it to Charles, swings it over to Talbot. She's going to end up short. Plum comes down with a long rebound. Plum comes into the forecourt with the left-hand dribble. Plum circles around, still with the basketball, up, under, Stewart rejects it. A little too much there from Plum, and Charles comes down with it after the Stewart rejection. Sue Bird racing down the court again. We know we're going to have some fast-paced basketball here today. Both teams love to get up and down, and we got the top 3-point shooting teams squaring off at 36%, and Bird launches one from the corner, no good. Stokes with another rebound. Here comes Gray for Las Vegas. Top of the key. Dips it inside to Kia Stokes, and the ball goes off her hands, tipped away, but they're going to say a foul on Sue Bird. And Bird doesn't like that, complaining to the official there, but she'll get called for the personal. Raquana Williams will check in, and Chelsea Gray will come out. So Bay getting an early call here. Remember, no De'Arca Hamby, still out with the right bone contusion on the knee. And still no timetable when De-Energizer will be back. Jackie Young will inbound outside of the Seattle bench there. And Raquana Williams now has it at the top of the key. She'll run the offense. She's going to launch a 3. She's one of the best. Misses badly. Back rim on that one. Stewart comes down with a rebound. Stewart to Bird. Bird penetrates inside. circles around, follow-away jumper over Asia, in and out, no good. Bird battles for the rebound, is what we talked about with Becky Hammond in the pregame show. The offensive rebound, specifically Brianna Stewart. Charles launches one, no good, and Jackie Young comes down with a rebound for Las Vegas. Here comes Jackie down the lane and loses the ball. Jackie wanted to foul. It'll be a turnover for the Aces. So the Aces with their second turnover early on here. 4:30 to play, first quarter. Aces have only scored 4 points up until now. 2 of 8 from the floor. Here comes Stewart, stops, fires, 15-footer, in and out, no good. And Wilson comes down with the board. Plum now has it. To Wilson to the top. Stewart guarding her. The MVP's going at it. Kia Stokes open for 3. Back rim, no good. Aces gone cold, 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Bird controls now. Thinks about a 3, but keeps the dribble alive. One-hand pass over to Charles. She's going to fire again. Tina's been a little bit cold. This one bounces off the back rim and over the top of the backboard. So the Aces will get the basketball back here. Neither team really running down the shot clock. Firing early and often here. And the crowd is just ready to start jumping here. They haven't had much to cheer about. Aces down 13-4. Wilson gets a pass from Young, swings it back over to Stokes. Stokes left wide open. She's not going to take that 3 again. Back to Jackie. Jackie penetrates down the lane, now gets stopped. Draws a double team. Raquanda Williams in the corner, gets rejected by Stephanie Talbot. Aces look really out of rhythm at this point in time. We talked about the rust could be a factor, but really the rust for both teams. Seattle last played a week ago. The Aces played last Saturday. Aces will control the inbound. Jackie inbounds it to Bay, to Plum for 3, way long. And that draws nothing but air from Kelsey Plum. Forced that one up from about 25 feet. So the crowd trying to urge the Aces on here. 3.5 minutes to play here in the first. Seattle with the lead in the basketball. Jewel Lloyd brings it up to Talbot. Inside to Stewart. Stewart follow-away jumper. She misses, but they're going to get Asia Wilson with her second personal foul here. So maybe a little bit of a concern. Asia draws 2 fouls in 6.5 minutes. So Brianna Stewart goes to the free throw line, 82% free throw shooter. She is usually money, and she hits the first. Aces have not gotten any rhythm going thus far. Second free throw on the way for Stewart, and she nails it. 15-4. So double-digit lead for the first time today by the Storm. Plum now has it. Has it top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Asia at the right elbow. Asia working on Stewart. Asia settles for a follow-away jumper. Rejected again by Stewart into the hands of Charles. Here comes the Storm. Long outlet pass to Jewel Lloyd from Bird. She misses. Ball is loose into the corner. The officials are going to say Aces basketball. So Asia's going to come out now with the 2 fouls. Actually, Becky's going to, Asia is going to come out. And the rookie from France, Ileana Rupert, who has gotten some meaningful minutes and played quite well for the Aces since she joined the team in June. Gray back in the game now as Plum takes a seat. Gray, looks for Jackie Young. She missed her. Becky Hammond not happy about that. And now Jackie gets it. Not where she wanted to. Follow-away jumper for Rupert. She hits a 3. Ileana Rupert for 12. So Jackie had it in the paint. Couldn't get it off a shot. Kicked it to Rupert. Rupert launched from 3 and nails it. It's 15-7. Bird has the top of the key with the right-hand dribble. Now gives it up to Lloyd. Lloyd in the left wing. Draws a double team. Oh, my goodness. Rupert left Stewart. And Lloyd found Stewart for the 15-foot jumper. Rookie mistake there. 17-7. Seattle. Gray now has it with a crossover dribble. Gray goes inside, off the glass, draws contact, and 1 for Chelsea Gray. Good sign for the Aces there as the Magician gets going a little bit early, and this time scoring herself. Instead of on the assist fashion, Chelsea Gray scores the bucket. So she'll go to the line. and tries to get the three-point play converted here. Gray, 83%. She nails it. It's 17-10. Aces down by a touchdown. January just checks in. Brianne January. Sue Bird gets her first rest. Tina Charles over to Talbot. Talbot with repair, bumping her. Talbot goes right by her off the glass and good. Stephanie Talbot, she's a veteran herself. She is a good one in her 5th year from Australia. The 6'2" forward just made easy work against Rupert. Gray inside to Stokes. Stokes cannot get the shot off. Gets the ball picked by Lloyd. Ball is loose in the hands of Megabor. To Lloyd for another three, and she drains it. 19-10 Seattle. Seattle well represented here, part of the sellout crowd. They've got banners, they've got flags, and they're up by a dozen, 22-10. Gray, top of the key, to Stokes, to Jackie. Jackie stops, fires, she gets fouled. She'll get 2 free throws, missed a shot. So Plum is going to check back in here now, trying to regroup after her 0-for-4 start. So Jackie Young goes to the free throw line. She'll shoot it up twice. Young, the leading free throw shooter in the Aces this year, hitting 91%. And a major improvement for Jackie. And speaking of improvement, she has just improved in all facets of her game, which we've talked about a lot this season. And in the next couple days, the WNBA will announce the most improved player of the year. My bet is it's going to be Jackie Young. And the Aces could be cleaning up in the postseason awards. Becky Hammond already got the Coach of the Year award. And we know that Asia Wilson's up for the MVP. And Jackie Young for most improved. Jackie hits both free throws. It's 22-12. Here goes Megabor. She shuffles her feet, no call. Fires up a shot, but Repair can't come down with a rebound. It's Charles instead. Inside Megabor. Megabor with the jumper and nails it. We talked about offensive rebounding. Becky Hammond talked about it. She's been preaching it all week. And so far that message has not got through to the Aces. 24-12 with 38 seconds to go. Gray penetrates down the lane, kicks it out to Asia. Asia for three, rims out. Talbot with the rebound, taken away by Gray. Gray tries to go shot fake, kicks it back to Jackie. Jackie launches a three, triple for Jackie Young. Aces needed that one in a big way here to close the first quarter. Aces still down by 9 though, 24-15, last shot of the quarter for Seattle. We've only had 5 combined team fouls here, hardly any whistles. Lloyd has it with 8 seconds, still at midcourt, draws a double team. Lloyd still has it with 3, gets it inside to Megabor, fires at the buzzer and nails it. Eza Megabor with another bucket, 26-15 as the quarter comes to an end. So the Seattle Storm, they're hitting on all cylinders thus far. They lead the Aces 26-15.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does Zip Zap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Zip Zap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. Zip Zap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call Zip Zap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
Lincoln Black Label is your invitation to a uniquely elevated automotive experience revolving around you, including pickup and delivery, premium maintenance, vehicle care, Lincoln Concierge, travel collection, and culinary collection. Finley Lincoln is here to surprise and delight you all the way through your effortless experience. Thinking Lincoln? Then think Finley Lincoln in the Valley Auto Mall, Nevada's only standalone Lincoln Black Label dealership.
More lawyer, less fee.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. Have you been injured in a crash? Do you want to win your case? Do you want the insurance companies saying,
It's Paul Powell!
Of course you do. I've spent almost 20 years helping injury victims get paid, and I for sure can help you.
If you're tired of greedy lawyers, call 728-5500 or go to paulpowell.com.
I really can help.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply.
Since 1927, Volvo has made cars safe, personal, and sustainable.
With soaring fuel prices, there's never been a better time to discover the new extended range Volvo T8 hybrids. The new Volvo plug-in hybrids provide the benefits of a full electric vehicle, while also having a gas engine for those longer trips. Visit the brand new Finley Volvo Cars Las Vegas, located in the Southwest at Rainbow in the 215, and online at finleyvolvo.com.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for Nevadans 8 to 24 years old. Is your child at risk? Look for the signs, and if they're struggling, get them help. Free resources are available at mentalhealthresourcesnv.org.
Hey, it's Asia Wilson, number 22 of the Las Vegas Aces. You're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Radio.
Back here at the Michelob Ultra Arena here at the Mandalay Bay, and the Aces off to a little bit of a rough start here as they are trailing the Seattle Storm 26-15 after one. And the reason the Aces are not converting, 27% shooting right now, 5 for 18, 2 for 10 from beyond the three-point arc. So the Aces struggling mightily. On the flip side, you look at Seattle, they've connected on 44% of their shots, 10 of 23 and 3 of 6 from distance. So the Storm will start out with the basketball to start quarter number 2 here. Sue Bird back in the game. Kelsey Plum guards her. Tiffany Prince, the former Las Vegas Ace, who's contributed nicely this year for the Storm. She has it. Goes inside to Charles, ripped away from Raquana Williams into the hands of Gray. So here come the Aces off the turnover. Gray looking for Asia. Asia trying to work down low, and Megamabor off the glass, and good for Asia Wilson. Nicely done. Becky Hammond says, Asia, time to get down on the low post and start working. 26-17. Aces trail. Sue Bird to January. Williams guards her. Aces trying to get a little flow here, and Rupert comes out again to double team and commits a foul. That's the second time we've seen that. So early on here, it looks like the stage could be a little bit too big for Eliana Rupert, the rookie from France. She did come in and hit a 3 for the Aces, but 2 defensive mistakes. She left Stewart earlier on for an easy bucket. And she did the exact same thing here, coming down to a double team. So Seattle inbounds the ball. Tina Charles works on Asia. Asia gets a piece of it and the rebound. Nicely done by Wilson. Gray has it. Brings up the left flank. Size advantage on January. Works on her. Chelsea stops. Fires. Money. Here come the Aces. 26-19. January to the top to Tina Charles. Charles handles the ball a lot at the top of the key. Bird inside to Charles. Jump hook. Good over Repair. So the Aces are going to have to find an answer for Tina Charles again. Tina Charles led the WNBA in scoring last year. And then she ends up joining the Storm mid-season this year. What an addition. Plum now has the ball. Plum's going to launch from 3. She's going to be short. Plum's been off. She's been long, she's been right, and she's been short. 0 for 5. 28-19. Aces trail. Prince comes down, gives it over to Sue Bird in the corner. Back to Prince. Back to Bird. Inside to Charles. Charles draws a double team with Asia and Plum. Kicks it back out to Epiphany Prince. She can hit that 3. She misses that 3. And Asia comes down with a rebound. Asia wanted to call her over the back. Not going to get it. Here comes Bebe. Down the lane. Kicks to Asia. 16-footer. Rims out. No good. Ball gets tapped out of bounds. And they'll say Seattle basketball. Some more subs for Becky Hammond. So Kia Stokes will enter. Repair exits. Jackie Young's back in. And Williams exits. No, they're going to wave it off. They are going to say there is a foul away from the ball, so the officials are going to converge and talk about this, but they waved off the bucket. So they're going to say the foul's on Tina Charles. Set an illegal pick there. So we're not sure if the bucket's on the board. It says the bucket is good, but we saw them wave it off. So as it now looks like they're going to count the bucket. That could end up huge. Becky Hammond's not arguing, so right now it's 30-19. 7.5 to play here, second quarter. Ace is swinging around the perimeter. Now give it to Plum. Plum goes down the lane with the left hand, and now Plum's on the board. Best way to get your game going offensively is go get something easy, and that's what Kelsey Plum did. Nice job by her. Ace is down by 9. Epiphany Prince has it for Seattle. She has the ball, backs it out on the right wing, looks for Stewie. Stewie's double team by Plum and Gray. Cross-court pass to Bird. Fires a wide-open Jewel Lloyd. Back rim, no good. Plum comes down with a rebound. So good defensive rotations there for the Aces. Plum now has it. Works on Prince. Follow-away jumper. Plum's feeling it now. 16-footer goes down for KP. 30-23. Aces inching back. Found themselves down by 12. The deficit now 7. Stewart to Bird. Inside to Charles. Jump hook, no good. Gets her own rebound. Ball's batted away. Ball's on the ground. It's Charles. It's Young. It's a jump ball. So the Aces again cannot secure a defensive rebound here as Stephanie Talbot checks in for Prince. And Meg Bogor will check back in as well for Seattle. They're not going to let her check in because she's going to come in for Tina Charles, and Charles is going to jump it up with Jackie Young. So Charles at 6'4", and Jackie at 5'11", and the ball gets in the hand of the Aces. Here comes Plum. She's on the run. Draws contact. No foul, though, as Lloyd got her with the body, but Plum threw up a wild right-handed shot. No good. So Seattle ends up getting the possession back anyway after they lost the jump. Talbot kicks it inside to Stewie. Stewie, follow-away jumper. Air ball. She thought she got fouled, but it goes into the hands of Gray. So 12-footer, 1-11. Here comes Chelsea. No-look pass to Jackie on the left wing to Stokes. Back to Young. Young penetrates inside, and she gets mugged down low by Jewel Lloyd. And actually, they're going to call the foul on Stephanie Talbot. So Talbot was there as well. So we have a timeout on the floor. The Aces still find themselves down 30-23 with 5:44 remaining.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Nick here with Stefano's. Ditch the burgers and fries and go Greek. Stefano's Greek and Mediterranean Grill with 3 valley-wide locations. Stefano's delicious menu includes the best-tasting gyros, kebabs, shawarmas, and tastiest Greek salads, topped with our house-made dressings. Make sure to try our tzatziki and garlic sauce as well. Check out our newest location on East Sahara. Order online or off the app. StefanosLV.com. That's StefanosLV.com. Stefanos, since 1998. Real food, real fast, real healthy.
Guten Tag, this is meine Auto. Und this is meine key. And I only trust one place with meine key. Meine key car care. They are so transparent with e-inspection, which shows photos of the problem and the fix. Meine key is my favorite part of America. And my second favorite part? The cowboys and the horses. Remember, I only trust meine key with meine key. A one-stop shop for total car care.
Right now, get a basic oil change at Meineke for only $29.95. Meineke, doing car care right.
Jaguar Land Rover Las Vegas, in addition to having an excellent selection of certified pre-owned Land Rovers and Jaguars, we currently have a great selection of late model, low mile used vehicles available for immediate delivery, many under factory warranty. Hi, this is Ray Donardi, and this means that we have vehicles for virtually every budget and lifestyle. Visit us today at 6425 Roy Horn Way or online at jlrlv.com.
Farhan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law. Imagine you've been injured in an accident. Now, do you want an assembly line law firm that treats you like a number and settles early for easy money? Hell no. You want an attorney who does everything in his power to translate knowledge and experience into big bucks in your pocket. Call me now for a free consultation at 702-INJURED.
If you've been hurt, Naqvi is the word. Call 702-INJURED.
Come see why thousands have made the switch to Findlay Chevrolet. 215 in South Rainbow. Find new roads.
Findlay Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the
Let's rejoin Aces basketball with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Back here at the Michelob Ultra Arena at the Mandalay Bay with 5:44 remaining before halftime. Aces will inbound, trailing by 7, 30-23. Aces has improved some shooting, but still only 9 of 25 from the field. Here's Jackie Young, penetrates down the left side, tries to draw a foul, no good. And here comes Stephanie Talbot with the basketball. Dribbles up court, gives it to Bird. Inside to Stewart. Stewart cross-court pass to Talbot. She's left open. She misses off to the left, and Wilson comes down with a rebound. Outlet pass to Plum, and Plum brings it up across the timeline. Back to Asia. Nearly picked off by Talbot. Gray has it again. Seattle, third in the WNBA defense. Only giving up 78 points per game. Gray, follow-away jumper, rims out, no good. Stokes comes down with a rebound, misses the shot. Hammond wanted to foul, didn't get it, and the ball caroms off to Jewel Lloyd, and here comes Seattle. It's Bird now, the top of the key. Bird penetrates down, follow-away jumper, missed that one, and Stokes doing a nice job again on the glass. There goes Gray, nearly picked off, but Jackie Young comes with it. Dangerous pass, back to Asia. Asia works on Magmamore, draws a foul. 2 shots coming for Asia. So very physical here. And one of the officials jawing at Sue Bird. They're going at each other here. Now Sue Bird going after the other official. Very physical play here, as we expected. Asia Wilson goes to the free throw line. Shooting it up twice. Asia's first trip to the line tonight, and that first one is good. Bird still jawing at officials here. People might get her confused with Diana Taurasi, who normally does that. Asia hits both free throws. It's 30-25. Aces down 5. That's the closest they've been since early in the first quarter. Talbot. Bird will inbound underneath Seattle's bucket. Plum guards her. Bird, the all-time assist leader in WNBA history. Jewel Lloyd, bounce pass to Stewart. She's left open from 18. That one is off the mark, into the hands of Stokes. Stokes having a great game on the glass. Stokes now with 7 rebounds. Gray will try to trim this 5-point lead here. Gray gives up her dribble, throws it off of Breanna Stewart, who came out to guard her. And the 2 Olympic teammates going at each other. 7 first-round picks. I should say, 7 number 1 picks between these 2 teams. And you got 7 Olympians as well, too. Star-studded matchup in this semifinal round. Game number 1. Asia Wilson gets Stewie up in the air. Off the glass and good! Oh, yes! Asia's starting to feel a little bit. And she got Breanna Stewart in the popcorn burner right there. 30-27. Stewie at the top now. Stokes on her, gives it to Bird. She stops, she fires, she hits. Sue Bird from 18 feet. Even though Bird only averaged 8 points per game during the regular season, she had 18 in that clinching win against the Washington Mystics last Sunday. So Bird gets her first bucket here today. There goes Gray. She has it at the top of the key. Shot clock down to 8, looking for Asia. Instead, opts to Stokes. Stokes throws the ball away. Tapped out by Stewart. Stewart comes down with it. Aces try to get back. Stokes fouls Stewart. So another sloppy possession offensively for the Aces. Waited way too long to get something going. And Stokes tried to send the ball down low to Asia. Got swatted away, and Stewart on a breakaway. And Stewart will get 2 free throws. But first, we have a timeout on the floor with 2:59 remaining. The Aces trail the Storm 32-27.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Are you aware approximately 15% of all babies have complicated births? Time to make a difference. Positively Kids is here to help. Hello, I'm Fred Schultz, CEO of Positively Kids. For over 20 years, our local nonprofit has provided care to thousands of children in Southern Nevada. Our mission is to help children with critical healthcare needs so they can reach their full potential. Please visit positivelykids.org to find out more about the services we provide and how they may be able to help a child you know or how you may be able to help us. Check out positivelykids.org.
Save up to $1,000 on select Serta, Silly, Beauty Rest, and Purple mattresses. And get up to a $300 free gift at the Best Mattress Labor Day sale. Hi, I'm Dave Mizrahi, owner of Best Mattress. Experience the amazing new advances in mattresses. More support, regulated temperature, targeted pressure relief, even help with snoring. Plus, get a free gas card up to $150 on select Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. We've got quick delivery and easy financing too. Best Mattress. Sleep easy, friends. See store for details.
This summer is the perfect time to hit the open road in a new Chevy. With its impressive towing capability, Chevy Silverado is open to taking the boat out and making some waves. With its off-road capabilities, Chevy Trailblazer is open to new points of view. Wow. And with its many safety features, Chevy Equinox is open to added confidence on your weekend getaways. See how a new Chevy can help you go a little farther this summer. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
This is JT from Modelo, an official cerveza of the Las Vegas Raiders, brewed as a model of what good beer should be. Modelo Especial is a rich, full-flavored Pilsner-style lager, delivering a crisp, refreshing taste, brewed with fighting spirit since 1925.
Let's rejoin Aces basketball with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
A jam-packed house here today, celebrity-filled, of course, and especially with the playoffs, we would expect nothing less. Dana White in the house here today, sitting directly across from us, Mark Davis at his customary seat. Damian Lillard in the house here today, the Portland Trail Blazer, of course, Governor Sisolak in the house, just to name a few. And the Aces find themselves down 5. It's been a struggle for them shooting the basketball, trailed by as many as a dozen. Now it's 5. And Breanna Stewart will try to add to that Seattle lead as she goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throw is good by Stewart. So no player in double figures yet for either team. Until potentially now, Stewart has 9. And that second free throw makes it 10 for Stewie. And Seattle's lead is back to 7, 34-27. 2:55 to play here before halftime. Aces trying to put some quality offensive possessions together. Been a little bit ragged, shooting less than 30%. There's KP for 3. KP hits it, ring it up. So KP has hit 3 of her last 4 shots after missing her first 5, and it's 34-30. Bird has it. Top of the key. Swings it back over to Stewart. Stewart goes by Asia. Gets stopped by Kia Stokes. Hits the jumper over Stokes. So she beat Asia on the dribble. The 2 MVP candidates going at it. 36-30 now. Seattle. There goes Gray to Plum down the lane. Great no-look pass to a cutting Kelsey Plum from the right wing down the left side. And Sue Bird coming up gimpy, holding her face. She got hit in the eye, and Noel Quinn is going to call a timeout for Seattle. All right, we will step away. 2:06 to go. Aces on a little mini run here. They trail 36-32.
This is Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
If you need to sell your house, talk to Aaron Taylor. You want to sell it fast and get the most cash, talk to Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy.
Hey Dad, when you're done cleaning that bathroom, I got a few other things for you to do.
Well, you know, son, I'll do whatever it takes for the team to get the job done.
Also, when you're finished, I need you to go through these tenant files and
wait a minute. I know you're the boss. Look, change is inevitable, just like our real estate market. With the inventory of homes increasing, it is creating more opportunities for buyers.
Yeah, I would agree. Buyers are getting better prices, their closing costs paid for, and a ton more homes to choose from.
And with our seller programs like cash
cash advances, doing all repairs, and buying distressed properties in 5 days? Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets your top dollar like the real estate guy.
So call the #1 real estate brand in Nevada.
The Real Estate Guys.
702-310-6683. That's 702-310-MOVE. Call for details. eXp Realty, license number 38886.
Talk to Aaron Taylor,
The Real Estate Guy.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
All right, back here at the Michelob Ultra in the Mandalay Bay, the Aces are down 4. After a quick Seattle miss, the Aces have the basketball, try to trim this lead with 1:40 to play here before halftime. Wilson now has it. Back over to Gray. Gray has it. Backs down the smaller Jewel Lloyd. Gray follow-away jumper, muscles up, no good. Brianna Stewart flies in for the rebound. Can't control it, into the hands of Charles. A little frustration there for the Aces. Now Bird comes down with it. Leading by 4 to Tina Charles. Wilson comes out on her. Jewel Lloyd rolls down the lane, misses the shot, but guess who is there? Tina Charles with the right hand putback. 38-32. So 26-15 was the score at the end of one. The pace is slowed down a little bit here. And it's 38-32, 1 minute to play. There goes Plum down the lane, a little too strong off the glass, no good. Talbot with the rebound. Talbot's trying to push herself to Brianna Stewart. No look pass to Jewel Lloyd from the corner. She hits another three. Jewel Lloyd, as we mentioned, went out for 40 last week. She's 3 for 4 from beyond distant, and Becky Hammond wants a timeout. So just within a matter of 40 seconds, we've seen the Seattle Storm go on a big run here. It's 41-32 Seattle.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Are you aware approximately 15% of all babies have complicated births? Time to make a difference. Positively Kids is here to help. Hello, I'm Fred Schultz, CEO of Positively Kids. For over 20 years, our local nonprofit has provided care to thousands of children in Southern Nevada. Our mission is to help children with critical healthcare needs so they can reach their full potential. Please visit positivelykids.org to find out more about the services we provide and how they may be able to help a child you know, or how you may be able to help us. Check out positivelykids.org.
Nick here with Stefanos. Ditch the burgers and fries and go Greek. Stefanos Greek and Mediterranean Grill with 3 valley-wide locations. Stefanos' delicious menu includes the best-tasting gyros, kebabs, shawarmas, and tastiest Greek salads, topped with our house-made dressings. Make sure to try our tzatziki and garlic sauce as well. Check out our newest location on East Sahara. Order online or off the app. StefanosLV.com. That's StefanosLV.com. Stefanos, since 1998. Real food, real fast, real healthy.
All right, back at it here at the Michelob Ultra Arena, the Mandalay Bay. Becky Hammond did not like those last 2 possessions, so she calls a timeout with 49 seconds to go. So Plum will bring it up for the Aces. Feeds it over to Stokes, gives it back to Plum. Plum to Asia. At the top of the key, ball batted away, and there's a reach-in foul on Stephanie Talbot. So Asia got the ball, did not see Talbot coming from behind. Talbot reached in, and that will mean free throws for, no, will not. That's the 4th team foul. So correction there. So the Aces will have to inbound. So the next foul will result in free throws for the Aces, no matter if they're shooting or not. So resetting it for you, 39 seconds to go. Seattle with a 9-point lead. They have led throughout this game. Jackie Young will inbound with 14 on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside to Gray. Now she backs it out. Stewart on her. Gray shakes her. Shakes Stewart. Now she's going to stop. She's going to fire. She's going to hit. Chelsea Gray. Been like the offense for the Aces. Gray with 9. Her and Plum each have 9. 25 seconds to go. So the 4-second difference between game clock and shot clock. 19-13 right now on the clocks. Stewart has it. Tries to work on Stokes. Backs her down. Follow-away jumper from Stewie. Nails it. 10 seconds to go. Inbound from Asia to Gray. Gray has it. Behind the back dribble. Gray with 5. Gray with 4. Follow-away jumper. Hits it! Chelsea Gray goes to the ground. Nothing but net with 2 seconds to go. They inbound. There's a heap by Seattle. By January, it's no good. And the Aces trail by 7. All right, kind of a wild and woolly first half. Saw the Aces trail throughout. But Becky Hammond will go in and try to fire at these troops and make some corrections here at halftime. We've come to the end of the first half of game number 1 of the WNBA semifinals. It's Seattle 43. It's Las Vegas 36. When we come back, Ari will have an update. He'll get you updated on the rest of the sporting world, including some baseball and everything else, and tonight's other semifinal between the Chicago Sky and the Connecticut Sun. And we'll come back here with some stats and more for you as well from the Michelob Ultra Arena. Again, it's halftime here on this Sunday afternoon. Game 1 of the WNBA semifinals is Seattle 43, Las Vegas 36. You're listening to Aces basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Come see why thousands have made the switch to Finley Chevrolet. 215 at South Rainbow. Find new roads.
Findlay. Finley Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the
Finley Chevrolet has new extended weekday service, parts, and sales hours from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m.
Findlay. Finley Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the
Sleep cooler, sleep longer, sleep better with a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Tempur-Pedic is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power for a reason. Comfort, pain alleviating, back supporting, body cooling comfort. Hi, I'm Dave Mizrahi, owner of Best Mattress. Right now at our Labor Day sale, save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Plus, get up to a $300 instant gift on select mattresses. We have a large in-stock selection and 0% financing for up to 72 months. Best Mattress. Sleep easy, friends. See store for details.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com, or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course. But on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does Zip Zap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Zip Zap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. Zip Zap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call Zip Zap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
I'm Ari with your Aces Halftime Sports Report. NFL preseason is wrapping up this weekend, week 4. In case you missed it, Friday night, the Raiders got the 23-6 win over the Patriots. Raiders won all 4 of their preseason games. The Las Vegas regular season will commence on September 11th. Raiders take on the Chargers at SoFi Stadium in LA. Kickoff is 1:25. You can hear all the Raiders action all season long on our sister station, Raider Nation Radio, 9:20 a.m. Also in the NFL earlier today, the Jets, can you believe it, got a 31-27 win over the Giants. Hopefully Steve Cofield's listening right now. That's his team. They don't get many wins. And just getting underway in the first quarter, the Lions and Steelers scoreless with about 9 minutes to go. Some other NFL news from yesterday. The Bills have released punter Matt Araiza 2 days after a civil lawsuit alleging he and 2 of his former San Diego teammates gang raped a minor. Lighten things up a little with some Major League Baseball scores. Plenty of games in progress right now. The A's have a 2-0 lead over the Yankees in the top of the third. Astros also 2-0 over the Orioles. That is in the top of the eighth. The Rays have a 12-4 lead over the Red Sox in the bottom of the ninth. Guardians and Mariners tied up at 0, bottom of the third. Brewers have a 9-4 lead over the Cubs in the top of the seventh. And the Twins are beating the Giants 8-3 in the bottom of the sixth. WNBA playoffs continuing. A little later today, the Connecticut Sun will face Chicago Sky in Game 1 of their second-round series. That is a 5 p.m. tip. And now let's send it back over to TC Martin live at the Mandalay Bay Event Center where the Aces trail the Storm 43-36. Keep it locked right here for the rest of the halftime here on ESPN Las Vegas.
Your home for every UNLV Rebel football game is ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM, KWWN Las Vegas.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course, but on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
News 3 Today, the best way to start your morning.
I'm Kim Wagner.
And I'm Dana Wagner, and just like you, we're Nevadans. What matters to you matters to us.
Kim and Dana Wagner bring you breaking overnight news and the top local and national stories of the day. Plus, get traffic and weather together.
I'm Kelly Curran. Count me in to give you your forecast every 10 minutes.
And travel times so you get to work on time. Start your day with News 3 Today. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Welcome back to Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas. It's the halftime report with stats, scores, and more.
Welcome back. TC Martin here courtside at the Michelob Ultra Arena, Mandalay Bay. And joining me now here, our good friend from News 3, the one and only, the always dapper, the best-dressed TV anchor of all time, Brian Salmon. Of all time! Of all time! Ricky Henderson, and then there's Brian Salmon. What's up, man?
My guy, TC. Both of us from the Bay.
That's right.
Both of us from the Bay.
There you forget it, man. Except you were not a part of that fantastic 1989 Oakland A's team. Even though you could have been a bat boy back in the day. You and MC Hammer.
No, but you know what, though? Ricky Henderson was my favorite baseball player growing up, and baseball was my favorite sport. I loved the A's when they had Ricky.
You got it. So, what's going on, man? Glad to have you out here, of course. first half synopsis. The Aces find themselves down 43-36. They were down a dozen, clawed back to within 4, but a nice little spurt by the Seattle Storm again. Talk a little bit about what you saw in the first half.
First thing I have to say immediately right off the bat, the atmosphere in here is bananas. We have to have had a new franchise record for fans in here. It has to have eclipsed what they had here the last time they played.
We don't have the official total yet, but I was told we were going to have 10,300 here, which is a sellout. That's
it was 10,500 last time, right?
No, 10-1.
It was 10-1 last time.
10-1, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to eclipse it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere in here is bananas. Looking at some of the stars in here, Josh McDaniels, the Raiders head coach, I believe it's the first time he's ever come to an Aces game.
Yeah.
He's here, Dame Lillard's here. I mean, the fans are bananas, but as far as the game is concerned, the Aces came out a little bit tight. It looked like there's a lid on top of the basket for a little bit. The Seattle Storm came out throwing haymakers. They came out like Mike Tyson to this game. Aces kind of got into it in the second quarter, and as you said, they got close. But their defense needs to pick up if they're going to go ahead and win this game.
Absolutely. The Aces not shooting a great percentage. I mean, it's a little bit better than it was. They've climbed up to 40%, but they were hovering below 30 most of the game. And the Seattle Storm doing their thing defensively tonight so far.
Yeah, the Seattle Storm is doing very well on defense. They're getting physical with the Aces. You know, they're making the Aces work hard for every basket. Chelsea Gray, she's having to use that big body bends in order to get those little turnaround mid-range shots that she likes to hit. And Asia Wilson, you can tell she's a little bit tight to begin the game. Didn't want to have a flashback to the Mercury game that she had, the game 1. She kind of got loose. She got loosened up a little bit, started hitting her mid-range jumper. When Asia Wilson's hitting that mid-range jumper and she's going to the basket, that's when you know she's feeling good. I think we're going to see a really good third quarter because generally, you know, like I know, Hammond's good at halftime and they generally come out on fire and playing with great energy in the third quarter.
Yeah, and we know the pace was going to be up-tempo with both of these teams. Look for more of that. Like you said, both teams been off for the last 7 days. Aces didn't play. Last Saturday was their last game. Seattle closed out Washington last Sunday, so I think they're going to open up things a little bit here in the second half. B-Sal, Brian Salmon in the house, News 3. What do you got coming up tonight? Sunday Sports Night, I always look forward to that.
See, I appreciate the fact that you watch and help me promote it, man. Yeah, tonight we're going to have big stuff, man. Jesse Merrick and myself, we're going to be doing Sports Night from here in Michelob Ultra Arena. We'll have, obviously, a lot of coverage on the Aces, but we'll also have an interview I did with Jim Plunkett. They had the alumni over at Allegiant Stadium. Of course, Jim Plunkett, 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Raiders, which was great. Jesse's going to have a nice little look back at UNLV as they're making their road to the Fiesta Bowl. We'll have something back on UNLV as they had a big win over Idaho State.
Idaho State yesterday. I'll just leave it at that. But congratulations to the Rebs, 1-0.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have that as well. So, yeah, man. I mean, and actually look back at the Raiders as they finished out the preseason 4-0 and moving forward because, you know, they got big cuts coming up on Tuesday.
Get down to the 53-man roster.
Yeah.
All right, you can catch him. News 3 all the time. B-Sal, and they'll be a
6
shooting.
6 o'clock, 11:30.
Sunday Sports Night, they'll be shooting it right here.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Okay, brother. Appreciate you as
My
always.
guy, TC, man. Thank you for having me on, man.
There he is. Brian Salmon, one of our favorites. All right, we come back. We'll get ready for the second half. Right now, the Aces trail the Storm 43-36. You're listening to Aces basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
This has been the Las Vegas Aces Halftime Report on ESPN Las Vegas. We'll head back to the booth with TC Martin after this.
Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does ZipZap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ZipZap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. ZipZap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call ZipZap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
Lincoln Black Label is your invitation to a uniquely elevated automotive experience revolving around you, including pickup and delivery, premium maintenance, vehicle care, Lincoln Concierge, travel collection, and culinary collection. Finley Lincoln is here to surprise and delight you all the way through your effortless experience. Thinking Lincoln? Then think Finley Lincoln in the Valley Auto Mall, Nevada's only standalone Lincoln Black Label dealership.
More lawyer, less fee.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. Have you been injured in a crash?
Do you want to win your case? Do you want the insurance company saying, "It's Paul Powell"? Of course you do. I've spent almost 20 years helping injury victims get paid, and I for sure can help you.
If you're tired of greedy lawyers, call 728-5500 or go to paulpowell.com.
I really can help.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply.
Since 1927, Volvo has made cars safe, personal, and sustainable. With soaring fuel prices, there's never been a better time to discover the new extended-range Volvo T8 hybrids. The new Volvo plug-in hybrids provide the benefits of a full electric vehicle, while also having a gas engine for those longer trips. Visit the brand new Finley Volvo Cars Las Vegas, located in the Southwest at Rainbow in the 215, and online at finleyvolvo.com.
Wake up with the Press Box with Graney and Bischoff, weekday mornings at 7 on ESPN Las Vegas, KWWN in Las Vegas.
Hey, this is Becky Hammond, head coach of the Las Vegas Aces, and you're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Welcome back to the Michelob Ultra Arena here at the Mandalay Bay as we get ready for the second half of game number 1 of the WNBA Semifinals. Aces are down 7, 43-36. Quick glance at the box score here. Chelsea Gray leads the Aces with 11 points. Kelsey Plum with 9. Asia Wilson struggled a little bit from the field, 2 for 7 with only 6. Jackie Young with 5. And the Storm led by Brianna Stewart with 14 points in double digits. When we've seen the Storm struggle with Aces, we have seen Stewart get off to slow starts and then she ramped it up in the fourth quarter. So we'll see what happens here. Becky Hammond could put a squash to that. Both teams on the court, and here we go. The Storm will start with the basketball. They'll go left to right on your radio dial to start the second half here. And we have a quick whistle down low. And they're going to get Kelsey Plum on a reach-in foul as she was guarding Sue Bird down on the low block. So just underway here, second half. Great crowd on hand. A sellout here today for the Aces and Storm, game number 1. Talbot has it at the top of the key, gives it over to Stewart. Stewart now, a little mismatch as Plum has her, but she's 20 feet away. Puts the ball on the deck one time, gives it to Talbot, over to Charles. Tina Charles lets one fly as the horn sounds and nails it. A high arcing jumper from about 10 feet out. And the first bucket of the second half goes to the Storm, 45-36. Aces start the second half the same way they started, with Plum, Young, and Gray at the guards, and Stokes and Wilson up front. Plum fires a 3, front rim no good, into the hands of Stewart. Here comes Seattle again. Charles has it. Another fall-away jumper in the paint, no good, and Jackie Young comes down with that rebound. Into the hands of Gray, fires it over to Young at the top of the key. Jackie penetrates inside, gives up a dribble, back over to Gray. Gray to Stokes. Stokes going to launch a 3. Back rim no good. Plum shoves Bird in the back. No foul there. Thought Plum might get her third foul there. And the ball goes out of bounds. And the officials are looking at each other. And they're going to say Seattle basketball. A little craziness there. So Bird just said, don't push me in the effing back to Plum. And these guys are going at it. All right, Seattle with the basketball. Ball's fired inside for Bird, off her hands. And turnover for Seattle. So we know that these two teams are fiery competitors. They're full of them. 7 Olympians on this team. Tons of first, number 1 overall draft picks. And they're going to be battling. It's going to be very physical all series long. Kia Stokes steps into a jumper from 14 feet and she nails it. Expect the intensity to really pick up as this game goes on in the entire series, the best out of 5. This is only game 1. And Stokes comes down with a rebound after a missed shot by Talbot. Gray now with the dribble. Gray comes across, gets a pick from Asia at the top of the key. Gray still has it. Lobs it inside to Asia. She grabs it over Meganmore. Off the glass, no good. And Charles comes down with a rebound to Jewel Lloyd. And she gets it ripped away by Kia Stokes to Jackie Young. Aces don't have the numbers. It was 2-on-3. Now Jackie backs it up, gives it to Gray. The point guard has it at the top of the key. Gets a pick from Stokes. Gray dribbles, stops, fires. Front rim, no good. No ace underneath. Just two Seattle Storm players in Talbot and Bird. And Talbot gets the rebound, hands it off to Bird. She walks it across the timeline. Stewart at the top of the key. Neither team starts the second half with any flow at all here. Lloyd has it. Got to watch out for her. Jewel Lloyd stops, fires from 18, rims out, no good. Stokes bats the rebound to herself. Plum now has it. Plum on the run. Forces a shot up, and one for KP as Kelsey Plum drew the contact from Talbot. Used the offhand for her, the right hand, trickled it in over the front rim and good. And KP goes to the line for a three-point play. So KP trying to force the action here. We saw her do that in the first half. She was over her first 5. She picked it up a little bit there. Now Plum in double figures as she hits the three-point play and converts that free throw. 45-41. 6:42 remaining in the third quarter. Stewart fires up a shot, and like we talked about, goes off her own shot. Goes after the offensive rebound, but luckily it went out of bounds in Aces basketball. So let's see if the Aces can put together back-to-back quality trips here. Gray brings it up across midcourt to Wilson. Got to get Asia going here to Jackie. She needs to get it going. That one rims out and down. Jackie Young used all of it there. Popped out, went back in, and the Aces have trimmed it to 2. 45-43. Ball's tipped in the air. Off of the Lloyd pass into the hands of Stewart. Stewart floats down the lane. Count the bucket there for Brianna Stewart. Stewart now is 16. Gray has it. Crossover dribble off the glass. Chelsea a little too strong into the hands of Charles. Outlet pass to Lloyd. Here comes Jewel. Down the lane. Kicks it to Bird. Plum comes out on her. Tina Charles has the top of the key. Swings it over to Stewart. Stewart in the right wing. Stewart penetrates inside now. Asia stops her. Still has the dribble. Now she backs it out. Shot clock down to 5. Asia rips it away from Stewart. Can Asia pick it up? She does, but she knocks it out of bounds. Seattle basketball, but the shot clock will not reset. And there'll only be 4 seconds on the shot clock, and Seattle will inbound at midcourt. So Asia playing some D. Crowd on their feet. This is playoff basketball. Crowd has been great all season long, but we knew they would ratchet up come playoff time. Lloyd's going to have to force up a long 3. It rims out into the hands of Gray. Aces with a chance to cut it to 2 here. Or maybe 1 with a 3. Gray to Wilson. Back to Gray. Gray down the left side. Bodies in. Dish to Stokes. Off the glass and Kia misses. That was too easy. Seattle will try to convert. There's Bird to Charles. Score the bucket. Give and go. So talk about a backbreaker there. Kia Stokes misses a 2-footer, and then the Aces give up a 2-footer at the other end. So just like that, it could have went from 2, it goes into 6. 4:45 to play in the third. Gray to Young, working on Talbot. Jackie forces up a shot, but she gets hit on the elbow. So 2 free throws for Jackie, and that'll bring us to our media timeout here in the third quarter. 4:43 to play, third quarter. Aces in the Storm and a good one. It's Seattle 49, Las Vegas 43.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
When it comes to luxury, no one does it better than Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall. From the exceptional crossover XT4 to the superb CT sedan and Escalade, the highest standards in automotive craftsmanship are found at Findlay Cadillac. To place your order, visit their award-winning showroom and choose from their full inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles that are available for immediate delivery. Or visit them online at FindlayCadillac.com to place your reservation. If you're thinking Cadillac, think Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall.
News 3 Today, the best way to start your morning.
I'm Kim Wagner.
And I'm Dana Wagner, and just like you, we're Nevadans. What matters to you matters to us.
Kim and Dana Wagner bring you breaking overnight news and the top local and national stories of the day. Plus, get traffic and weather together.
I'm Kelly Curran. Count me in to give you your forecast every 10 minutes.
And travel times so you get to work on time. Start your day with News 3 Today. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
Get your brakes done for about half the prices anywhere else from BrakesOnly.net. Our VIP service team comes right to you. Schedule your brake job now. Go to BrakesOnly.net. That's BrakesOnly.net. BrakesOnly.net.
Let's rejoin Aces basketball with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Back here at the Michelob Ultra Arena, the Mandalay Bay, and the Aces trying to battle back. They haven't had a lead since early in the first quarter, and they trail 49-43 with 4:43 to play here. Remember, Aces will host game number 2 on Wednesday night. It'll be 7 o'clock tip-off, 6:30 the pregame show. Make sure you join us here on ESPN Las Vegas. You're home for Aces basketball. You'll hear Becky Hammond on the pregame show, and then also Kelsey Plum will be joining me as well for game number 2. Aces break the huddle with Plum, Gray. Ileana Rupert checks in, along with Asia Wilson and Jackie Young. Go to the free throw line. And she'll get 2 shots here to try to trim this 6-point lead for the Aces. So Plum with 12, Gray with 11, the leading scorer for the Aces. The only 2 in double figures. And Becky Hammond would love to get Asia Wilson on track here, as well as Jackie. Jackie hits the first. She hits the second free throw as well. Jackie perfect at the free throw line here. 4 for 4. 49-45 as we approach the 4-minute mark remaining third quarter. Sellout crowd here on tap. 10,000 plus. Game 1 of the WNBA Semifinals, the top seed Las Vegas Aces battling the 4th-seeded Seattle Storm. There goes Charles with an 18-foot jumper. It rims out, and Asia comes down with a rebound. To Gray. Brianne January picks her up full court. Young has it top of the key. Now backs it up. Jackie resetting now. Aces in the little wheel. Jackie with the dribble. Still has it. Working on Bird. Kicks it to Plum. She's open for 3. Line drive jumper front rim. No good. And Bird comes down with it. Long outlet pass to Jewel Lloyd. Streaks the floor and makes the layup. 51-45 Seattle. Plum getting pressure in the backcourt. Gray having problems getting it in. Finally does. From January. Becky Hammond orchestrating Plum. Bring it across. Looking for a cutting Young. Can't get it to her. Gets it to Asia instead. Asia follows her. Asia gets it off the glass and good over Brianna Stewart. So Asia Wilson heating up. That was a tough shot for Asia. Shooting it over the 6'4 Stewart and had to use the glass from about 8 feet out straight on. 3:20 to play in the third. Aces down by 4. Looking for a stop. There goes Tina Charles off the glass. No good. Repair comes down with a rebound. Looks for Jackie. Jackie brings it up. Run the point here. Plum's in the left-hand corner. She looks at her. Jackie's going to stop. She's going to fire. She's going to hit. JY for 2. And it's 51-49. You know it's coming. It's just a matter of time. before the Storm gets hit by the Aces Storm here. There's Jewel Lloyd, and she delivers another piece of that Storm for Seattle as she hits a 17-foot jumper at the top of the key. 53-49, the lead back to 4. Gray has it. Gets a pick from Rupert. Gray, crossover dribble, works inside, throws it off the arcing glass and good. Chelsea Gray starting to feel it. Brianna Storm streaks down the court and she beats Asia Wilson down for another layup. Aces are not getting back on defense. Exchanging buckets here. Here comes Plum, loses the ball. Into the hands of Charles. Long outlet pass from Bird to Lloyd. Off the glass and good. And one. So Seattle is just streaking the floor. The Aces are not getting back at all. Seattle is just running the Aces wild here. So you can see a point of emphasis is to get out after the shot goes up and sprint the floor, and that's what's happening right now. Chelsea Gray's going to exit. She's not happy, and Jewel Lloyd is going to the free throw line for a three-point play opportunity. So that foul called on Plum. So it's 58-51 Seattle. Young has the top of the key. Jackie gives up her dribble. Stewart comes out on her, and Becky Hammond calls timeout. Seattle's really ratcheted up here in the final couple minutes of this third quarter. 58-51 timeout on the floor. Aces trail by 7.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course, but on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
News 3 Today, the best way to start your morning.
I'm Kim Wagner.
And I'm Dana Wagner, and just like you, we're Nevadans. What matters to you matters to us.
Kim and Dana Wagner bring you breaking overnight news and the top local and national stories of the day. Plus, get traffic and weather together.
I'm Kelly Curran. Count me in to give you your forecast every 10 minutes.
And travel times so you get to work on time. Start your day with News 3 Today. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Let's get back to the hardwood with T.C. Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
So the Aces coming out of the timeout. Becky Hammond calls it. Ball's inbounded to Jackie Young, puts up a jumper, no good. Raquana Williams comes down with a rebound. Raquana for 3. Bebe in and out, no good. And Stewart comes flying down with a rebound for Seattle. Aces trail by 7. Seattle with Jewel Lloyd. He's going to fire up a long 3. She misses that one. And into the hands of Williams. And there's a foul by January on Plum. So Seattle getting very physical. So the foul on January. And Jackie Young will inbound in front of us here at midcourt. 1:23 to play, third quarter. Aces cut the lead to 2. That's as close as they've gotten. 58-51 right now, down by 7. Raquana Williams penetrates inside, nearly loses the ball, lobs it up to Jackie at the top. Back to Raquana. Bay for 3! Bay! She can hit it, she can stroke it, and the Aces needed that one. Trailing by 4. Bird has it. Crowd alive, clapping in unison. Lloyd to the top of the key, to Stewart now. At the elbow, and they're going to get a foul on Jackie Young. I don't know if this is going to be a shooting foul or not. They're going to call a foul on Jackie. And Brianna Stewart had the ball at her hip, and Jackie got a piece of her. So, yes, they're going to say 2 free throws for Brianna Stewart. Becky Hammond cannot believe this, and this shouldn't be a free throw. It shouldn't. This should be on the swipe. And now the official, they're going to change this. It's not a free throw. Should not be free throws. It was on the carry, and the officials had everyone lined up, and then Becky Hammond said something, and the officials goes, "Oh yeah, you're right." Crazy turn of events here, but This is what we see a lot with the WNBA officials. At any rate, Seattle will inbound. Ball's in the top of the key. Inbound to Prince. Epiphany Prince just checked in for Sue Bird. And there goes Stewart again. Draws a double team. Stewart inside the paint. Turnaround jumper good. Brianna Stewart now leads all scorers with 20. She's connected on 8 of 13 from the field. Here comes Plum now. Tries to penetrate inside. Plum gets by. McNamara counting the bucket and one for KP. McNamara, the foul. Plum will try to get the three back here, and Sue Bird checks right back in, and Brianne January comes out. So looked like Bird was going to get that full minute rest along with the couple minutes off during the timeout, but she checks back in here with 33 seconds to go, and KP hits the free throw. 60-57. 30 seconds to go. Jewel Lloyd has it top of the key. Holding the basketball. 10 on the shot clock, 19 remaining in the quarter. She gives it to Stewart. Stewart launches a three, no good. Plum has it with 14 seconds to go. Aces could tie with the three, or with the two, cut it to one. Last shot of the quarter for the Aces with 9 seconds to go. Plum has it with the right-hand dribble. Plum has it. Crowd on their feet. Plum with two, with one. Fires up the jumper back rim, no good. Plum had a good look at the hoop from about 9 feet out straight away and good hit. But we played 30 minutes. 10 to go, at least in regulation time, and the Aces are down 3, 60-57. You're listening to Aces basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com, or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
Get your brakes done for about half the prices anywhere else from BrakesOnly.net. Our VIP service team comes right to you. Schedule your brake job now. Go to BrakesOnly.net. That's BrakesOnly.net. BrakesOnly.net.
Jaguar Land Rover Las Vegas, in addition to having an excellent selection of certified pre-owned Land Rovers and Jaguars, we currently have a great selection of late model, low mile used vehicles available for immediate delivery, many under factory warranty. Hi, this is Ray Donardi, and this means that we have vehicles for virtually every budget and lifestyle. Visit us today at 6425 Roy Horn Way or online at jlrlv.com.
Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does ZipZap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ZipZap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. ZipZap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call ZipZap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
What's up, y'all? This is Kelsey Plum. You're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Sellout crowd on their feet. Celebs in the house here, we told you. Mark Davis, Josh McDaniel here. Raiders represented tonight. The Governor Sisolak, Damian Lillard, just to name a few. Shout out to my man Chop. He's out here tonight too, sitting courtside. And the Aces will start the fourth quarter with the basketball, trailing by 3. 60-57. Jackie Young brings the ball up the court. Here we go. Playoff basketball, game 1, WNBA semifinals. And Kelsey Plum down the lane, works on Jewel Lloyd, misses. She missed one there at the end of the third quarter. Aces had an opportunity there again to start the fourth quarter with a bucket, and Plum missed a fall-away jumper. Prince has it at the top of the key. Gives it over to Sue Bird in the left wing. Plum guards her. Chelsea Gray's going to check back in here, the next dead ball. Young has it. Work on Lloyd. Lloyd fires. Back rim, no good. Wilson comes down with a rebound. Outlet pass to Raquana. To Asia. Back to Raquana. Thinks about a three. Penetrates inside. Now comes back to the top of the key to Plum. Left wing. There's a whistle away from the ball. And there's a foul on Sue Bird. Actually, they're going to give Megbabor the foul there. Foul on Megbabor. So more subs for Becky Hammond. Rupert checks out. And Chelsea Gray checks back in. So Gray has it top of the key. Gray stops, fires from 17. Bingo! Chelsea Gray. 60-59. The Aces trail by 1. They have trailed the entire game. Trailed by as many as 12 in the first half. Now Jewel Lloyd has it. The former Notre Dame teammates going at it. Jackie Young guarding Jewel Lloyd. Now they give it to Stewart inside, and Stewart hits over Raquana Williams. The lead back to 3. Becky Hammond orchestrating this offense, saying, come on, let's roll. Let's start going here. Gray has it, top of the key. Crossover dribble on Lloyd. Gray backs her down. Kicks it back to Young. Gray at the top of the key. Outside the three-point line. Gray, and there's another whistle, and this will be another foul on Seattle. So that's a good sign for the Aces. 2 quick fouls here in the opening minute and a half of the fourth quarter. Get to 5. That means free throws for the Aces. 8:18 to play. Aces trail by 3. 62-59. Gray gets the inbound pass from Williams. And Gray's going to launch a 3 for the tie. Rims out, no good. Breanna Stewart comes down with a rebound and brings it up herself. Asia gets back on her. Cross-court pass over the left side to Epiphany Prince. She misses. Megbabor comes down with a rebound. Swings it over to Sue Bird. Another offensive rebound for Seattle. Bird's going to launch a 3. Bird misses, and Asia comes down with a rebound. Aces with another opportunity to cut it to 1 with a 2 or tie it with a 3. There's Jackie. She fires off the glass wildly, no good. Long outlet pass from Bird to Stewart. To Lloyd again. She's off again. Luckily for the Aces, Jewel Lloyd's missed her last 5 shots. She was hot in the first half. Gray brings it up for the Aces. Staggered screen here. Bounce pass inside. Turned over. Tried to get it to Kia Stokes and instead picked off by Epiphany Prince. She brings it up court. Kicks it over to the corner. Now over to Stewie. Stewart gets fouled by Asia Wilson. So Stewie will get free throws. So Asia picked up 2 quick fouls in the opening minutes of this game. She just picked up her 3rd. So no in real danger. Needing 6 to foul out. So Stewart will go to the line and shoot it up twice. She's 4 for 4 on the day. She leads all scorers with 22. Make it 23 now. Still remaining perfect at the free throw line. Kelsey Plum checks in for Jackie Young. And Talbot also checks in for Seattle. It's Prince leads. And Stewart's second free throw rattles home. 64-59. Aces have had opportunities here to tie the game, and now it's back to a 2-possession game. It's 5. 7 minutes to play in the game. Stewart has it. I'm sorry. Gray has the top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Asia. Asia has a little mismatch with Jewel Lloyd on her. Kicks it over to Plum for 3. Boom! Shaka laka laka boom! KP for 3! There we go. 64-62. Lloyd to Megbabor. Works inside on Asia. Asia D's her up. Rejects it. Seattle will retain possession. Nice defensive stop there by the Aces. Can they get the ball back here? 8 in the shot clock. Bird triggers the inbound to Stewart in the corner. Back to Lloyd at the top of the key with 3. Stewart goes down the lane, and we have a whistle before Stewart got the shot off. And I think that was away from the ball. So the Aces commit a foul with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. So they'll reset to 14. Sue Bird will inbound. Far side, free throw line extended. So Bird inbounds to Talbot. Talbot for Stewart. Stewart for 3. That was going to be short. And Wilson with the rebound. Outlet pass to Gray. Aces can take the lead or tie. Gray to Raquana Williams. Baby for 3. Ring it up, baby, for the Bay. 65-64. Aces got their first lead since about 1:06 p.m. Timeout, Seattle. Crowd on their feet. Oh, baby. Aces basketball hip on ESPN Las Vegas.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Lincoln Black Label is your invitation to a uniquely elevated automotive experience revolving around you, including pickup and delivery, premium maintenance, vehicle care, Lincoln Concierge, travel collection, and culinary collection. Finley Lincoln is here to surprise and delight you all the way through your effortless experience. Thinking Lincoln? Then think Finley Lincoln in the Valley Auto Mall, Nevada's only standalone Lincoln Black Label dealership.
More lawyer, less fee.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. Have you been injured in a crash? Do you want to win your case? Do you want the insurance companies saying,
It's Paul Powell!
Of course you do. I've spent almost 20 years helping injury victims get paid, and I for sure can help you.
If you're tired of greedy lawyers, call 728-5500 or go to paulpowell.com.
I really can help.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply.
Since 1927, Volvo has made cars safe, personal, and sustainable. With soaring fuel prices, there's never been a better time to discover the new extended-range Volvo T8 hybrids. The new Volvo plug-in hybrids provide the benefits of a full electric vehicle, while also having a gas engine for those longer trips. Visit the brand new Finley Volvo Cars Las Vegas, located in the Southwest at Rainbow in the 215, and online at finleyvolvo.com.
Nick here with Stefano's. Ditch the burgers and fries and go Greek. Stefano's Greek and Mediterranean Grill with 3 valley-wide locations. Stefano's delicious menu includes the best-tasting gyros, kebabs, shawarmas, and tastiest Greek salads, topped with our house-made dressings. Make sure to try our tzatziki and garlic sauce as well. Check out our newest location on East Sahara. Order online or off the app. StefanosLV.com. That's StefanosLV.com. Stefanos, since 1998. Real food, real fast, real healthy.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for Nevadans 8 to 24 years old. Is your child at risk? Look for the signs, and if they're struggling, get them help. Free resources are available at mentalhealthresourcesnv.org.
Let's rejoin Aces Basketball with T.C. Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
So the Aces have erupted here in the fourth quarter. They've outscored Seattle 8-4, and they've taken the lead 65-64. The first lead the Aces had since early on in this game. It's been all Seattle for a majority of this game. And the Aces have been willed by this sellout crowd here of over 10,000 at the Michelob Ultra Arena in Mandalay Bay. The number 1 seed Aces trying to protect home court here. So the Aces break the huddle with 6:09 remaining with Plum, Gray, and Williams, and Wilson and Stokes. So Williams in for Young right now and getting that three-point shooting from Raquana Bay Williams. So Bird will inbound, midcourt. Seattle now trails by 1. See if Aces get some stops. Lloyd, top of the key. Asia comes out on her and whistle away from the ball. Offensive foul! They have a foul on Tina Charles, setting a pick on Kia Stokes, and this was 25 feet away, and the ball was on the opposite side. So the Aces will inbound, and Gray will bring it up. Gives it to Asia at the top of the key. Asia surveys the situation to Plum. Back to Gray at the top. And there's another whistle, and now we're going to play this game where they call a foul on Raquana Williams. So again, away from the ball. It sounds pretty ridiculous, but it's like a makeup call. I mean, neither one of those fouls looked like they were fouls. So we're back to where we started 10 seconds ago. Bird brings it up to Talbot. Talbot looks inside to Charles. Back to Talbot at the top. Asia comes out on her. Talbot tries to penetrate. Shot fake from Tina Charles. Tina Charles floats one off the back rim. No good. Ball is loose into the hands of Chelsea Gray. Aces with the lead and the basketball. 5.5 minutes to go. Gray has it. Chelsea gets Stewart up in the air. Bounce pass to Stokes. Stokes gives a pass to Plum. Plum down the lane. Left hand off the glass and good. KP. 67-64. The Aces have turned it up here in the fourth quarter. Jewel Lloyd works on Asia. Follow-away jumper hits it over Wilson. 67-66. 5 minutes to go. Aces with a 1-point lead. Now we're seeing playoff basketball from both teams here. Pace is slowed a little bit. Shot selection key. Gray to Williams. Bay fires one. Misses. Ball tapped out of bounds. Seattle basketball. So probably not the shot that Becky Hammond wanted there. It was Raquana Williams. Shot off the dribble. She's much better with that set three-pointer. So Seattle will try to retake the lead here. They're down 1. 4.5 to play. 10 the shot clock. Lloyd has it. Asia comes out of her. Lloyd 25 feet away, still with the basketball. 5 seconds. She gives up her dribble. Talbot has it. Looking inside for Stewart. It turns it over. Raquana Williams intercepts it, gives it to Chelsea. Chelsea looking left, looking right. Penetrates inside. Chelsea Gray tries to go up and she's fouled. Sue Bird has her hands across her chest saying it wasn't me. Thought she was Shaggy there. But it was. Ari knows what I'm talking about there. So 2 free throws for Chelsea Gray. Try to extend the lead for the Aces. Gray hits it. 68-66. Second free throw on the way for Chelsea Gray. Good. 69-66. 4 minutes left to go. Bird has it to Lloyd. Lloyd penetrates down the lane off the glass and good. Left side. Quick strike there by Jewel Lloyd. Now she has 20. So many weapons Seattle has. Both these teams. So many weapons. Gray now gets a pick from Stokes. Gray has it. She's going to stop. She fires. Money won't change it. Chelsea Gray off the fingertips. Beautiful rotation. Cash money. 71-68. 3.5 to play. Lloyd at the top. Bay crowding her now. Gives up her dribble. Cross-court pass to Tina Charles. Shot fake. Now penetrates inside over Stokes and good. 71-70. It's definitely come down to one possession. The final possession. Gray has it. Lobs it into Stokes. Hand off to Gray. Gray has it. Thinking about a three. Crossover dribble. Inside. Gets the ball ripped away. It's loose. It's on the ground. Chelsea has it. Becky Hammond's calling timeout. And this should not be a jump ball. It should be a timeout. As Becky got in the ear of one official, but he's not telling the other two officials that it looked like possession was good. Nope, we're going to have a jump ball. All right, it's going to be Tina Charles at 6'4", going up against Chelsea Gray at 5'11", and Seattle wins the tip. And Talbot comes down with it. She races down the court. Aces get back. Ball is kicked. No call there. Into the hands of Jackie Young. So Jackie Young checks in for Raquana Williams. Aces got their starting 5 on the floor. And Gray has it. 2:40 to play. Aces with a 1-point lead. 71-70. Gray with a left-hand dribble. And gets a pick from Asia. She uses that pick. Looks for Asia down low. Asia tries to put up a shot. Gets it rejected. Asia's on the ground. We're going to have another jump ball. Becky Hammond tried to call timeout again, but the officials wouldn't grant her the TO. Instead, Seattle's going to call a timeout before the jump ball. 2:30 remaining. Aces 71, Seattle 70.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
For Han Nakvi with Nakvi Injury Law, imagine you've been injured in an accident. Now, do you want an assembly line law firm that treats you like a number and settles early for easy money? Hell no. You want an attorney who does everything in his power to translate knowledge and experience into big bucks in your pocket. Call me now for a free consultation at 702-INJURED.
If you've been hurt, Nakvi is the word. Call 702-INJURED.
Save up to $1,000 on select Serta, Silly, Beauty Rest, and Purple mattresses. And get up to a $300 free gift at the Best Mattress Labor Day sale. Hi, I'm Dave Mizrahi, owner of Best Mattress. Experience the amazing new advances in mattresses. More support, regulated temperature, targeted pressure relief, even help with snoring. Plus, get a free gas card up to $150 on select Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. We've got quick delivery and easy financing too. Best Mattress. Sleep easy, friends. See store for details.
Guten Tag, this is meine Auto. Und this is meine key. And I only trust one place with meine key. Meine key car care. They are so transparent with e-inspection, which shows photos of the problem and the fix. Meine key is my favorite part of America. And my second favorite part? The cowboys and the horses. Remember, I only trust meine key with meine key. A one-stop shop for total car care.
Right now, get a basic oil change at Meineke for only $29.95. Meineke, doing car care right.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course. But on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
Come see why thousands have made the switch to Finley Chevrolet, 215 in South Rainbow. Find new roads.
Findlay. Finley Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the
Back to courtside with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Crunch time here at the Michelob Ultra Arena, Game 1, the WNBA Semifinals. Aces in the Storm locked in a good one, 71-70. We have a jump ball with Asia Wilson and Brianna Stewart. The Aces in. The ball is up. It's tipped. It's to Plum. She's got a fire up three. She misses. There were only 2 seconds on the shot clock, but they won the tip there. Asia won the tip, but could not get a bucket. Seattle with the basketball, trailing by 1. Suber in her 19th year, leading the way. Stewart now gets a pass from Bird. Stewart with the left-hand dribble. Penetrates inside on Jackie Young, and that one is rejected by Wilson. Into the hands and turned over. Asia threw the pass to Chelsea Gray. Jackie Young was there. They collided into each other, and Seattle will get another shot at it. So Bird will inbound in front of the Seattle bench. 24 on the shot clock. The turnover for the Aces. 2 minutes to play. Seattle down by 1 with the ball. Jewel Lloyd has it. She's a threat. Bird to Stewie. Stewie's a threat. She gets triple teamed. Back to the corner. Talbot penetrates inside. Kicks it out for a long distance three from Jewel Lloyd, and she hits it. In Seattle with a 2-point lead. Jewel Lloyd comes up big. 73-71. Gray has it with the basketball. Gray at the top of the key. Gets a pick from Stokes. Gray, crossover dribble. Gets into the paint. Follow AJ. Boom! Chelsea Gray ties it up at 73. Big bucket. Big time. Chelsea Gray. 1:20 to play. Lloyd has it. Plum harassing her. Now Lloyd gets by Plum, and she's going to get to the free throw line. So Lloyd is such a threat wherever she is on the floor. She just hit that big three, and now she penetrates inside, draws contact, and she is down on the ground. Kind of an eerie resemblance. I remember Chelsea Gray going back Jewel Lloyd 3 years ago when the same end of the court where She had a breakaway layup, and she tore her Achilles. But it's definitely not the case here. So Jewel Lloyd goes to the free throw line at a tie game. First free throw, rims out. That's a big miss. The crowd wants her to miss because they get pizza if she misses 2 in a row here. 80% free throw shooter, hits the second one. Seattle has a lead, 74-73, a minute 10 to play. Crucial possession for the Aces. Gray has it. Lloyd on her. Gets a staggered screen from Wilson and Stokes. Gives up her dribble to the top of the key. Gives it to Plum. Plum has on the left wing. Plum's going to have to do something. Penetrates at 5, and the ball is off of Plum's leg. Turnover, Las Vegas. So 56 seconds to go. An unforced error as Kelsey Plum is trying to drive the baseline. Loses it out of bounds. So Seattle brings it up with Sue Bird. Bird has it. Back to Lloyd. 15 on the shot clock. 45 in the game clock. Lloyd still has it. Lloyd, 30 feet away, gets a pick from Stewart. Now Asia switches out on Lloyd. Lloyd, step back jumper from 20, hits it. Jewel Lloyd inside the arc. It's a 3-point lead for Seattle with 34 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor. Aces trail by 3. We'll see what the answer is when we come back.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
This summer is the perfect time to hit the open road in a new Chevy. With its impressive towing capability, Chevy Silverado is open to taking the boat out and making some waves. With its off-road capabilities, Chevy Trailblazer is open to new points of view. Wow. And with its many safety features, Chevy Equinox is open to added confidence on your weekend getaways. See how a new Chevy can help you go a little farther this summer. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Are you aware approximately 15% of all babies have complicated births? Time to make a difference. Positively Kids is here to help. Hello, I'm Fred Schultz, CEO of Positively Kids. For over 20 years, our local nonprofit has provided care to thousands of children in Southern Nevada. Our mission is to help children with critical healthcare needs so they can reach their full potential. Please visit positivelykids.org to find out more about the services we provide and how they may be able to help a child you know or how you may be able to help us. Check out positivelykids.org.
Kelsey Plum is going to launch a 3 on a quick inbounds from Williams. She misses into the hands of Tina Charles, and the Aces are going to play this thing out. There's 7 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 20 on the game clock and now 9 on the shot clock. Jewel Lloyd has it. Gray guards her. Lloyd still has it. Lloyd's going to let one fly. In and out, no good. Raquana Williams comes down with the rebound. Becky Hammond calls timeout. So the Aces are in a situation to get a 3-pointer to tie with 6 seconds to go. And let's keep it here. We have a timeout, but the officials are gathered here, and Seattle thinks that the Aces may not have the basketball here. So a little confusion here. So Williams had the basketball, had the rebound, and Seattle was calling like for a double dribble from Raquana Williams, but I don't think that was the case. So anyway, the Aces will have the basketball, but the officials are talking here, and they are saying Aces basketball, and they'll get a chance to inbound here at midcourt. All right, let's reset the situation for you. Seattle has a 3-point lead, thanks to Jewel Lloyd and her heroics here in the fourth quarter. Lloyd has put on a show here for the Seattle Storm with 22 points. Las Vegas will have the basketball. They'll inbound it right here in front of us in midcourt. Aces trail 76-73, 6.8 seconds to go. Aces have Plum and Gray, Stokes, Wilson, and Young on the floor. Long pass to Plum for three, the tie. Back rim, no good. Batted around into the hands of Stewart, and Seattle is going to win this game. The Seattle Storm, the number 4 seed, come in here and steal one from the Aces. And we've seen the Aces inbound this exact same way before. Well, they'll go a very awkward cross-court pass. And they got it to Asia falling away. And Asia swung it over to Kelsey Plum for a three-pointer from the right wing. It was a line drive, back rim, no good. Stewart corralled the rebound for Seattle, and Seattle ends up winning this one by 3, 76-73. So the crowd will leave disappointed here tonight, and the Seattle Storm take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-5 WNBA semifinal. We will come back with the post-game show with highlights, stats, and more, and a look ahead to game number 2 coming up on Wednesday. The final score here from the Michelob Ultra Arena in the Mandalay Bay. The Aces drop game number 1 for the Seattle Storm, 76-73. You're listening to Aces basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Findlay Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Findlay Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
If you need to sell your house,
Talk to Aaron Taylor.
You want to sell it fast and get the most cash. Talk to Aaron Taylor,
the real estate guy.
Hey, Dad, when you're done cleaning that bathroom, I got a few other things for you to do. Well, you know, son, I'll do whatever it takes for the team to get the job done. Also, when you're finished, I need you to go through these tenant files and wait a minute. I know you're the boss. Look, change is inevitable, just like our real estate market. With the inventory of homes increasing, it is creating more opportunities for buyers. Yeah, I would agree. Buyers are getting better prices, their closing costs paid for, and a ton more homes to choose from. And with our seller programs like cash advances, doing all repairs, and buying distressed properties in 5 days, nobody, and I mean nobody, gets your top dollar like the real estate guy. So call the #1 real estate brand in Nevada, the Real Estate Guys. 702-310-6683. That's 702-310-MOVE. Call for details. eXp Realty, license number 38886.
talk to Aaron Taylor,
the real estate guy.
Are you aware approximately 15% of all babies have complicated births? Time to make a difference. Positively Kids is here to help. Hello, I'm Fred Schultz, CEO of Positively Kids. For over 20 years, our local nonprofit has provided care to thousands of children in Southern Nevada. Our mission is to help children with critical healthcare needs so they can reach their full potential. Please visit positivelykids.org to find out more about the services we provide and how they may be able to help a child you know, or how you may be able to help us. Check out positivelykids.org.
Nick here with Stefano's. Ditch the burgers and fries and go Greek. Stefano's Greek and Mediterranean Grill with 3 valley-wide locations. Stefano's delicious menu includes the best-tasting gyros, kebabs, shawarmas, and tastiest Greek salads, topped with our house-made dressings. Make sure to try our tzatziki and garlic sauce as well. Check out our newest location on East Sahara. Order online or off the app. StefanosLV.com. That's StefanosLV.com. Stefanos, since 1998. Real food, real fast, real healthy.
Come see why thousands have made the switch to Findlay Chevrolet, 215 at South Rainbow. Find new roads.
Findlay. Findlay Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the
Findlay Chevrolet has new extended weekday service, parts, and sales hours from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m.
Findlay. Findlay Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the
Get your brakes done for about half the price as anywhere else from BrakesOnly.net. Our VIP service team comes right to you. Schedule your brake job now. Go to BrakesOnly.net. That's BrakesOnly.net. BrakesOnly.net.
Welcome to the Las Vegas Aces post-game show on ESPN Las Vegas. For tonight's highlights, analysis, and wrap-up, let's go back courtside with the voice of the Aces, T.C. Martin.
Welcome back to the Michelob Ultra Arena here at the Mandalay Bay, and the Las Vegas Aces fall tonight in game number 1 with the Seattle Storm. The final score in this one, 76-73. And we will give you some highlights, we'll give you the breakdown, and set the tone for game number 2, which will take place here on Wednesday. But the way this one went was very strange, as both teams kind of got off to a little sluggish start, specifically the Aces, as they found themselves really trying to play catch-up for more than 3 quarters in this game here tonight. The Aces found themselves falling behind in the first quarter. They found themselves down by as many as 12. They ended up coming back in the second quarter to narrow the gap a little bit at halftime. Third quarter, they took control, and then the fourth quarter was played pretty even, and then it came down to the last couple possessions where Seattle converted, specifically Jewel Lloyd, and then Kelsey Plum had a turnover and a missed 3 at the end of the ball game, and the Aces go down tonight by 3, 76-73. It's only game 1. Game 2 will take place on Wednesday. Remember, this is the best of 5. So first one with 3 victories will advance on to the WNBA Finals. So let's recap game number 1 and how it went down. The Aces, like we said, fell behind a little bit early in the first quarter. The Seattle Storm got some great production from Jewel Lloyd as well as Brianna Stewart early on. But the Aces started to come back a little bit there in the first quarter thanks to Jackie Young. Gray tries to go shot fake, kicks it back to Jackie. Jackie launches a 3, triple for Jackie Young. Aces needed that one in a big way here to close the first quarter. Yes, to close the first quarter, they found themselves down 26-15. They were down double digits most of that first quarter, found themselves down by as many as 12. Jackie Young hits the 3. To the second quarter we go. The Aces start to get a little bit better flow together in that period. They outscore the Seattle Storm 21-17, and Kelsey Plum, after a very slow start where she missed her first 5 shots, got it going on down the stretch. Plum now has it, works on Prince, follow-away jumper, Plum's feeling it now, 16-footer goes down for KP. A little bit of defense too. We saw A'ja Wilson, the MVP, who, as we expect to at least be the defensive player of the year, come up big with some big rebounds and some block shots today. Talbot looking for McNamara. She works on Wilson. A'ja rejects it, throws it into the front row. Nicely done. 3 block shots for A'ja Wilson. Brianna Stewart also had 3 blocks for the Seattle Storm. So that took us to halftime, where the Aces found themselves trailing in this game by a score of 43-36. They were down 7. And then the second half came rolling along, and the Aces started picking it up. Jackie Young back to the rescue. Got to get A'ja going here to Jackie. She needs to get it going. That one rims out and down. Jackie Young used all of it there. Popped out, went back in, and the Aces have trimmed it to 2. 45-43. Yes, 45-43 at that point in time. The teams exchanged buckets until Raquana Williams came up with a big triple off the bench. Jackie at the top. Back to Raquana. Bay for 3. Bye-bye. She can hit it, she can stroke it, and the Aces needed that one. Raquana Williams, as you may remember, was injured for a good part of the early on in this season, and they're going to need her down this stretch run here in the postseason. She played 17 minutes tonight and had 6 points. She had 2 big threes. Speaking of which, we go to the fourth quarter, and the Aces started clawing their way back and to finally take the lead. And it was Kelsey Plum who started delivering from distance. Here comes Plum now. Tries to penetrate inside. Plum gets by. McNamara count the bucket and 1 for KP. A'ja has a little mismatch. Jewel Lloyd on her. Kicks it over to Plum for 3. Boom! Shaka laka laka boom! KP for 3. There we go. KP hitting three two different ways. The conventional way with the three-point play opportunity, and then hitting one long from distance. So the Aces battled their way back, and then it was nip and tuck in the final 4 minutes of this game. Raquana Williams answered the call again. Outlet pass to Gray. Aces can take the lead or tie. Gray to Raquana Williams, baby, for three! Ring it up, baby, for the Bay! 65-64, Aces got their first lead since about 1:06 p.m. And that was true. That was the first lead the Aces had since early on in the first quarter, and the Aces got the lead at 65-64. Then it was back and forth time. It was buckets by Jewel Lloyd and Kelsey Plum. And then we had also Chelsea Gray came up with some big shots, as we know that she can do, and she delivered with about 4 minutes left to go in the game. Gray now gets a pick from Stokes. Gray has it. She's going to stop. She fires. Money won't change it. Chelsea Gray off the fingertips. Beautiful rotation. Cash money. Gray crossover dribble. Gets into the paint. Follow AJ. Boom! Chelsea Gray ties it up at 73. She tied it up at 73, and the Aces had another opportunity here. The game's tied at 73, and the Seattle Storm came down with free throws. It was a make one, miss one variety for Jewel Lloyd to give the lead to 74-73. Aces came down with an opportunity. They missed a shot, and then Jewel Lloyd hit the game clincher as she hit a long two-pointer from the left wing to make the score 76-73, and then the Aces had one more opportunity to send this thing into overtime. Long pass to Plum for three, the tie, back rim no good, batted around into the hands of Stewart, and Seattle is going to win this game. The Seattle Storm, the number 4 seed, come in here and steal one from the Aces. Final score, 76-73 in favor of the Seattle Storm, but deservedly so. The Seattle Storm shot better than the Aces. They actually rebounded better than the Aces and actually took better care of the ball than the Aces. The Seattle Storm only had 7 turnovers, and the Aces had 11, and some key ones in the final couple possessions, including one from Kelsey Plum when the Aces had an opportunity to take the lead back, and Plum dribbled the ball off her leg on the baseline. That allowed Seattle to come back and hit the Jewel Lloyd jumper, and they sealed the deal right there, even though Plum did have an opportunity to tie it in the waning seconds as the Aces had the basketball with 6 seconds to go, and they threw the inbound pass. It was Jackie Young to Asia. And Plum's shot, as you heard, hit the back rim and went out. And the Aces lose this one, 76-73, and now trail this best-of-5 series 1-0. But it is only one game, and the Aces will get a chance to redeem themselves on Wednesday night for game number 2. Before we talk about that game, let's wrap up today's game. We mentioned the shooting percentages. Both teams shot about the same, but Seattle got up more shots tonight. They got up more second chance shots as well, too. 31 for 75 where the Aces shot 41%. The Aces 28 for 68, also 41%. Neither team shot it well from 3. Seattle connected on only 5 of 22 from beyond the arc. The Aces hit 6 of 23. The Aces were perfect at the free throw line tonight, going 11 for 11. Seattle 9 for 11. And from the rebounding side, the Seattle out-rebounded Las Vegas 37-34. And Seattle had a 3-rebound advantage on the offensive end, which we talked about, which was a concern for Becky Hammond, which we said in the pregame show. Turnovers, like we mentioned, the Aces had 11 to Seattle's only 7. But the leading scorers for the Aces tonight, they did not get their starting 5 in double figures. We normally see 4 of the 5 starters that get into double figures. That wasn't the case tonight. It was Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum led the way for Las Vegas. Gray hit 9 of 15 shots for a total of 21. KP connected on only 8 of 23 for Kelsey Plum, so she was not feeling it tonight, and only 2 for 10 from beyond the arc for KP, but she did end up with 20 points. For the Aces, Asia Wilson only attempted 10 shots. connected on 3 of them, only for 8 points, so Asia does not reach double figures. And we saw that happen with Asia in Game 1 against the Phoenix Mercury in the opening round series, where she didn't have a very good Game 1. She bounced back, had a great Game 2. But if you're going back to look at this, I'm sure Becky Hammond is going to take a couple notes here and say, A, we don't want Kelsey Plum firing up 23 shots, and we don't want Asia Wilson getting only 10. And so both of those scorers need to connect at a higher percentage, and I'm sure Becky Hammond would like to see, the shot distribution spread out a little bit more. The Aces only used 7 players tonight. Raquana Williams off the bench with 17 minutes, and Ileana Repair with 10. Kirsten Bell, Sydney Colson, Teresa Plaisance, Asia Shepard did not play. Rounding out the rest of the scoring for the Aces, Jackie Young was the only other ace besides Plum and Gray into double figures. Jackie Young had 11 points, but only 6 attempted shots for Jackie, connected on half of those. Rounding out the rest of the scoring, Ileana Repair had a 3. We mentioned Raquana Williams with 6, and Kia Stokes with 4 points, and Kia Stokes missed a relatively easy shot there in the last couple minutes of the game as well too. But the Aces score 73, very low scoring output, one of their lowest of the year. And we said coming into this game, the Seattle Storm, one of the best defensive teams in the WNBA, they hold their opponents to only 78 points per contest, and they get the job done. They held the Aces way below their average of 90 points tonight. Aces only put up 73. For Seattle, Brianna Stewart with 24 points, Jewel Lloyd with 26. Those two combined, along with Tina Charles, for a majority of the points tonight. They connected on 63 of the 76 points, the big 3 there with Jewel Lloyd, Tina Charles, and Brianna Stewart. Even though Sue Bird is not a big-time scorer, Sue Bird dished out 12 assists tonight, and she was fantastic. All right, that's going to wrap things up here from the Michelob Ultra Arena here at the Mandalay Bay. Unfortunately for Aces fans, they see their team fall to the Seattle Storm by the final score of 76-73. Seattle leads the best-of-5 series 1-0. Game 2 will be back here at the Michelob Ultra Arena Wednesday night, tip-off 7 o'clock. Join me for the pregame show. We'll have Becky Hammond, Kelsey Plum as our pregame guests for the pregame show, and that will start at 6:30 right here on ESPN Las Vegas, 100.9 FM and 1100 AM. I want to send our thanks out to all of our good friends here at the Mandalay Bay, Michelob Ultra Arena, the Las Vegas Aces. Becky Hammond for joining us during the pregame show. As always, Asia Wilson joined us as well. We appreciate her. And also, my man Jed here, taking care of business here in Mission Control. And then, of course, Ari back in the studio. Appreciate him, as always, for keeping us on time with the highlights and all of that. So appreciate all of you for joining us. We will reconvene again Wednesday at 6:30 for Game 2 of the WNBA semifinals between the Las Vegas Aces, the number 1 seed, and the 4-seeded Seattle Storm, who lead this series now 1-0. Final score again here tonight from the Michelob Ultra Arena. Seattle defeats the Aces 76-73. This is TC Martin saying so long from the Mandalay Bay. We will talk to you on Wednesday night. Good night.
Did you miss a show? Listen to podcasts from all your favorite ESPN Las Vegas shows at lvsportsnetwork.com, KWWN Las Vegas, and KLAV Las Vegas.
Meet Lisa.
Hello.
Lisa's from Sparks, Nevada. She's a wife and a mother. She's also a doctorate student in public health and a research assistant at the University of Nevada, Reno. Lisa is a harm reduction outreach advocate in her community. She's also been in recovery from opioid dependency for over 18 years.
I struggled with opioid addiction for many years. I was homeless and a methadone patient, but now I'm in recovery and I'm helping others with overdose prevention and harm reduction.
She's doing great things in her recovery, and you can too. If you or someone you know struggles with opioid addiction, help is available. To start your journey to recovery, visit cssnv.org/substance-abuse. Find the courage to fight your addiction to opioids. We can help. This message funded by a grant through the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
Football's back, and Rampart Casino's Race and Sportsbook is the place to be. Win even if your bet doesn't with play action payouts. Earn drawing entries with each bet to score up to $500 cash every Tuesday at noon. Catch the action with $2 draft beers, $5 shots, and more. Get free food at Clubhouse Deli or buffet discounts with every $50 parlay card wager. Plus, we have 15-minute sports better parking to get your bets in fast. Rampart Casino, your home for play action and payouts.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Offer expires 8/31/2022.
Guten Tag.